Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. What a week, what a day. Are you ready for another explosion, potentially with FFIE, Faraday Future, another day, up 92% today. Can you believe it? There are people now calling for $100 Faraday. Remember, this was 4 cents just a few days ago. Can you believe it? Well, there it is. It's $1.99, and there's a lot of energy online driving this stock up. We're going to look at it. We're going to talk about it. Sensei provided a great chart analysis, of course, for this last night, in fact, and all the videos went out last night. You really need to check them out. So anyway, you make sure that you do. But big day today on the markets. We are having a green day. Everything's looking good. Let me just update you. Here's my portfolio. We are reaching all-time highs again, which is fantastic. If you look at this here, my all-time high now is 86,317. All-time highs, breaking it absolutely everywhere, every day. Incredible stuff. Of course, it can't last forever. There's got to be some pullback at some point. That's why I still have $90,000 available to me in my buying power. We're not just going to be buying forever and ever and ever. Of course, we've got to be able to pay back our margin if we do. But anyway, let's make sure that we keep FFIE here on the top of the show. It's now our #1 trending search term on our channel by a mile. Used to be Virgin Galactic. Then it was Soundhound, and now FFIE is outstripping those two combined. Yes, it's a big deal. A lot of people are interested in this. A lot of things going on around the stock. Anyway, if it's your first time here today, click subscribe, ring the bell. Welcome to you, and tap the like button to share this out. We go live 12 hours a day, and we are always here. Let me just light up my behind the scenes camera. That's not been turned on yet. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is behind the scenes, 12 hours a day. We're live here, providing members only. It's only 99 cents, but that's all it takes to keep out trolls, bots, and scammers. We want a great online community there to help and support each other, giving each other information and all the rest of it. All good stuff. Now, I've just got a message here coming in from Stacey Bailey. Stacey, are you still there? Because I've been trying to get hold of you. I've been trying to get hold of you. Are you still there? So let me just see if you are there. Are you here? You just said, Martyn, I currently have the music channel scheduled to be racking 6 hours or more today. Fantastic. Thank you so much indeed. Well, Stacey, I want to talk to you. I hope you're in the chat. So come back to me if you are. I want to address you just a moment. Let me just check all the streams are good around the studio. For some reason, have we not started the main show? Yes, we have. Let me just check something. Be right back. Just making sure that this is working. Had some upgrades before the show started. Yeah, we're fine. Just got to constantly keep on top of the upgrades all the time. All right, that's all looking good. So I just wanted to make sure that was fine, and it is. So let's come back to the extra channel. Stacey, I don't know where she is. Hopefully she'll come back to me. And Stacey, if you do pop in, let me know you're here. I'm just trying to get hold of you. I've been trying to get hold of you now for a couple of days. All right, let's bring in all the comments here. Smoky Fats, good morning to you. We can cover all stocks, but we have to focus on the members. As you can see, we've got members in our show, and 98% of our live viewers are members. So we have to focus on those first. Good morning, Seth Houston. Good morning, all. Tilray is up. Yes, Tilray is up today. And we'll go for all the positions right now, actually. There you go. Tilray is up over $2 now. Only very slightly, though. Not really a big news story at the moment. But Anyway, extra channel. Hello, thank you. James 007 just turned up. Thank you, mate. How you doing? Great to have you here. Right, let's go for all our positions. You can see the overall portfolio is up. Good morning, Lucas A. It's time for some nice, refreshing cup of tea. You got it, James. It's a little thing that we like to do every morning. So, James, I turn around, I put the spotlight on. See the microphone lights up. Do you see that? Very delicate, subtle. Turn around. Cheers, James. I'll have a cup of tea with you, mate. There you go. Cheers. Thank you very much. Very nice indeed, too. Okay. Something that we like to do here every morning is have a nice cup of tea before we start the show. Good morning, Miss Jackson NC. Good morning to you. Welcome. Seems $2 is the bottom line for Tilray. It does. Well, 195, somewhere around there. But yes, very close. Good morning, everyone. Stephen Lewandowski, how are you? These are the best YouTube live TV channels in the world. Cheers, James 007. Thank you very much indeed, Mike. Now then, let's go through our positions this morning. We've had a record-breaking weekend. Record-breaking. Virgin Galactic for the longest time was our top stock. Then SoundHound took over, and now we have FFIE, which is now big as the two combined. Absolutely gone bonkers. Up 92% today, so everyone's getting very excited about that today. Let me share with you what we've done over the last few hours. You just won't believe it. Here we are. We're just starting the show now. Look at this. We are starting a Monday morning, normally at 5,000 over the last 48, at 17.6. We broke a record last Friday, 20,000 over the 48 hours by Friday. Remember, the weekends are quieter. We got to 20,000. We got to 22,000, and we've kept it over the weekend. And we're starting Monday morning at nearly 18,000 views over 48 hours. Can you believe it? I want a big shout out to Sensei. Sensei put together a chart for FFIE, Faraday Future. You can see it here. I'm going to give you the link for it in a moment. It's just coming up to 4,000 views. Now remember, folks, only 6 months, 8 months ago, 100 views, 200 views. We very, very rarely got 1,000 views. In literally 12 hours. I mean, what are we? Is it 12 hours? Yes. Yeah, about 12 hours. This came out last night. Nearly 4,000 views. Massive shout out to Sensei. Huge shout out. In fact, his charts are doing very well. But that one, everything else is kind of the normal numbers. But this one is off its face. I've never seen anything like it. And we were only at 24,000 2 days ago, literally. And now we're 24,325. You just saw it roll around there. So huge shout out to Sensei for that great work. Anyway, let's read these comments. Please hit the button on the way in. That's right, James. Congratulations. First to take profit levels are hit on FFIE. They are indeed. Sensei gave you the technicals for it. Remember, there's no value to this stock at all. No value at all. We want to be absolutely clear. In fact, to celebrate this occasion, for those of you that are interested in FFIE, let's see. Let me see how many people in the chat are into FI. Let me see. If you are into FFIE right now, 3,350, Mike, 3,350. He hasn't quite hit the 3,400 yet. There was just a bit of a drop off, but I'm sure today it'll be 3,400 because I know a lot of people are doing it, and I really do appreciate it. I was planning on taking some time off this week, as I said in my music channel on Friday, to make some music videos because the music channel is suffering because of the time I'm spending here. Anyway, so if you are into FFIE and you would like an FFIE souvenir, are you interested in FFIE? Do you want to promote FFIE? If you are interested, and Mike, I do know as well how much you've been doing. So if you are in the FFI army, if you're interested in FFIE and you want to promote FFIE, you want the world to know about FFIE, say in the chat now, FFIE, copy and paste. I've got something for you. You're going to like it. I think you like it. I don't know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But we'll see in a minute. We'll see in a minute whether you like it or not. All right. So refresh the screen. And you might see something on the screen. Also, write FFIE in the chat. You can spam if you want, copy and paste. I don't mind. I just want to see you do something just so I know we've got some FFI army people here. And then I'm going to show you something, right? Hi, here it comes. Here we got a couple coming in now. Bond 007. Hey, James. Nice. FFI Army Audio Ghost. Nice. Now then, before I show you, I need you to spam the channel with FFIE. I'm going to give you some important information you may have missed, and then I'm going to show you what we've got for our FFI investors. Okay, so if you go on the homepage of the channel, this is where we are right now, where you are right now on the homepage of the channel. Look down here, click videos. There's the easy way of doing it, or you can scroll down to the video section, which is just there, whichever way you like. I like to just click the videos tab. It's whatever's best for you, right? Click the videos tab. And what we got here is we've got some charts for you. We've just put out. If they do not have a red line underneath, it means you've not seen them. And you'll want to go and see it. A half line means you've watched half of it and so on. So we've just put out literally 9 hours ago to give you the chance to be prepared before the opening bell. So if your favorite stock comes up here now and you want to know the buy zones, the sell zones before the market opens, here is your chance to get it. So there is Nikola. There is FFIE 100 times. 100 times our normal views. It's our #1 trending stock on our channel. Double the rate of growth of Virgin Galactic and Soundhound combined. Absolutely crazy numbers here. 100 times. A lot of interest on FFIE. We've done a full technical chart analysis here. Sensei has just said in the chat, it's just past buy zones. You want, sell zones. You want to get some profit if that's your game, or holding it long term. That's up to you. But we strongly recommend taking profits. Fisker. We did a Fisker chart for you. More information coming out about Top Gear very, very shortly. Look out for that very, very soon. We haven't even started with Fisker yet. Soundhound in retaliation, if you like, to Mr. Marcus Brownlee, who tried to destroy the stock for his own self-greed through with Elon Musk, and we're going to reveal all of that later on today. Virgin Galactic, I've just done a chart there for you. Sensei's provided that for you. IonQ. IonQ. If there's not a red line, you've not watched it. IonQ. Plug Power. We've just done a full technical chart analysis. This is for you this morning before the bell goes. That's why we did all this. You cannot miss this. Rivian. We've done a Rivian chart for you. The buy zone, support zones, levels, all the rest of it. Tilray Brands. This morning, Tilray's up. Are you taking profits? You want to know. Tilray Brands. Lilium, we've just done that. All those charts for you have just gone out. 10, in fact. 4, 8, 9, 10. 10 charts for you a few hours ago to prepare you before the bell. You don't want to miss it. You need to check these out before the bell goes. Right then. Now then, I did say to you, you might be interested in something. If you look on the video right now, you might need to refresh the screen. It's so brand new, it hasn't even populated yet. Right, if you refresh the screen, you will see FFIE. There's some merchandise here for FFIE to promote the stock right here. Now, it's not fully populated because it's brand new. It's not even landed on the page yet. It's still sort of in the process. Just click on it. Click on that link there, look, and it will bring you up to this. And you've got I'm all in on FFIE. You can get yourself a little mug if you want. Look at that, FFIE in any color you want. You can have it in white, you can have it in green, you can have it in blue, you can have it in red, whatever you like. All right, I quite like it in white. But what we've got here, FFIE, I'm all in. There it is. There it is, just out right now. It's so brand new, it hasn't even populated on the channel, but you can get to it via the hoodie that is showing up there. FFIE is now up 100%. Now, if you want this direct link, I'll give you the link in the chat. Here it is. I need an English lion shirt. What, against Roaring Kitty? I'll get on it, Audio Ghost. So FFIE, there it is. There is your link. I'll give it to our family this morning on Rumble as well. Look, we got a Rumble audience, as we always do. Our Rumble audience. Let me just get past the ads a second. I've just got to get past the ads. And 3, 2. Let me put it in the chat for you. There you go. If you're interested in FFIE, are you all in? Or maybe you're not. Maybe you think it's rubbish and going to zero. I don't think there's any value in it, but it's, people are trading it and going bonkers over it. So at the end of the day, people are making a lot of money. All right. Anyway, so there you go. I've given you that. And let's see. And if anyone gets one, it'll pop up straight away in our Discord channel. All right, just grab some Soundtown. Congratulations. FFIE, all FOMO, will drop again. Ed Nevius, good morning. I need an English lion shirt. Like it. I'll get on it. Morning all. Do you know what? That would be a really funny one to make, actually. I'm just trying to think. What's the GameStop situation this morning? So the English lion crushes the kitty. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here a minute. GME. GME only works if GameStop is going down, which of course it is. So that would be really funny. The English lion crushes the kitty. There you go. Let me just take you to it. We said that it would go down. Roaring Kitty had no opposition last time. None whatsoever. Mad Money jumped in on it. Meet Kevin jumped in on it. CNBC, Bloomberg, they were all talking about Roaring Kitty and what he was doing. And they are this time. However, this time there's, and they're doing the same thing. They're not all in favor of it, but they're giving it a lot of coverage. But no one's really going against him apart from me. So I said it's rubbish. And the moment I started campaigning, putting videos out saying that GameStop is going to zero, it started its decline and it's been going down ever since. And there you go. I'm quite happy about it because it's rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish. And I hope it goes to zero. I really hope it goes to zero. All right, there you go. Good morning all, GODB. So you don't think it'll hit $2 or $3? Smoky Fats. What is this? FFIE are we talking about right now? Do I think it'll hit... well, it is at $2 now. Do I think it will go to $3? I don't know. The person to speak to is Sensei. He's here in the chat. He's just done a full technical chart for you. You want to go and see it. He's just told me in the chat though that it's just past the it's just past the sell zone. So Sensei is saying you should be taking profits. Now, I do have some information for you here. We've got strong sales coming in all over the place, and I'm going to put this out for you as well. So let me just update this now. I'm going to give you some updated information on the channel right now. On FFIE. You just put a few too many zeros for Virgin Galactic. No, we still feel it's going to $100, and it was explained in the chart analysis for Sensei. He's done that. He's explained it. So, yes. Now, I've been calling out Stacey Bailey. Cannot seem to get hold of her. She keeps popping in. She popped in yesterday. She popped in to Sensei's show. And every time I try to call her, I tried to call her yesterday. She's in the chat, but she's not responding. Are you here? Sensei was trying to find her. I was trying to find her. And she's here, but for some reason, she's not responding. Anyway, can't do much of... Oh, there she is. Good morning, Stacey. You're there. Okay, finally, I've got hold of you. Been trying to get hold of you now for 24 hours. Yesterday, during the show, you came in and you said to Sensei, would you cover a crypto coin? And you said that you donated a $5 super chat. I went and checked, and you're absolutely right. You did. And I confirmed with Sensei if he would do your review for your asset. Even though he was fully busy, he had 10 to do. I asked him to do it, and he was going to do it. And he started to do it. I kept calling you out, and you didn't come back in again, so we didn't think you were watching. But the point was, Sensei couldn't confirm because we couldn't speak to you which one it was. There was several with the same ticker, the same asset number. So we couldn't confirm which one it was. Otherwise, Sensei would have done it. It would be out now as a video. You are a member. You asked us to do it. You gave a super chat. I confirmed it. I asked him to do it. We just couldn't do it because you wasn't in, and we didn't know which one it was because there were several with the same ticker. I hope that now explains it. I wanted to make sure that I'd covered that and got back to you. All right? So there you go. Now we know. Now you know. Hopefully you've got all that information. All right. I had a baseball and so busy I couldn't. No worries. No worries at all. I just want you to know that we were doing the best for you. Good morning, Stacey. Good morning. I'm so sorry. Not at all. Don't apologize at all. FFIE to $6 says a bitten apple. Apple. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, David. All right. Well, if you're interested, we've just created your very own FFIE to the moon. I'm all in. FFIE. There it is in any color you like. With I'm all in. Are you all in as a shorter, or are you all in as a long-term investor? There it is, any color you like. There it is. There, special deal just come out today. I'll give you the link for it right now. FFIE, all in mug. There you go. Let me pin that to the top. Right. There you go. If you want your FFI mug all in, there it is up to the top. If there is a mug that you want with your favorite ticker symbol, tell me and I'll make it for you. And it will be just a couple of bucks above the cost price just to help you out. And I will make sure that you've got one. Whatever you want, I will get one for you. All right? Okay. So we're at all-time highs today. Let me just check something here. Let me just make sure that's good. We've got a big interview coming up as well. I've also got to make a Faraday video, which we're going to do now. So let's get to it. Okay. Good morning. It was called The Root. It's a blockchain. It's okay. Next week is all good. Okay. Yeah. Just join Sensei and he'll go through it for you. He found it, but there were several. Anyway, FFIE on fire. FFIE, oh, there's your mug. FFIE has to hit 220 today, so much media traction, but I don't see it. I appreciate your help trying to get it done. Poor Sensei had such a long show. I will post a screenshot of what it is. Discord. I'm sure Sensei will then look at it. Great. I'll leave that with you. Nonny, good morning all. All-time high. It'll hit $3. Thank you, Smoky Fats. There you go. Right. Let's do it very quickly. Here we go. Now then. So let's do this now. FFIE 30. Okay. Get it done. Here we go. We've got a chart. Okay. Let me bring this up. All right. We've got half an hour before the bell goes when all hell breaks loose, I would imagine. Okay, so there's that. All right, here we go. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. We've got people now calling for $100 FFIE. Can you believe it? Huge amount of traction on this. It's now our most popular stock on our channel. It's double what Virgin Galactic and Soundhound is combined. Incredible amount of interest in this stock. Should there be? What do you think? Well, we've provided you with some very important information. Here it comes. Please subscribe and ring the bell if you like this information. And remember, this is not financial advice. We're just giving the best information. I don't own the stock. I'm only in the S&P, so I can't pump and dump stocks. I'm not on Reddit telling everyone to buy it or to sell it. I'm just giving you the information. We are media here, TV media, and we aim to be the most honest, trusted place for information on any stock. I'm not here to pump it or dump it. I don't own it. I don't benefit from it going up or going down. And, it's all about just letting you know. And I'm live 12 hours a day. Don't make any money hardly at all with live videos, a couple of bucks, nothing at all. I only make money on videos. The videos themselves, the live shows, don't make anything at all, hardly at all, like a couple of bucks. But I'm live all day because I want you to know that this information is honest. Now then, what we do have is some information for you. You don't want to miss this. The bell is about to go. We're doing this now half an hour. Some of you messaged me last night and said, can we have a merchandise mug for FFIE? I'm all in on FFIE. There's a link below, above my head and down below in the description. If you're watching it in the live chat, it's pinned into the chat. But you can get, for just a couple of bucks above the cost price it takes me to make these, you can get yourself an FFIE all-in mug. And if you want one for your favorite stock, let me know. I'll make it for you. And as I say, I only make a couple of bucks, just give you the chance to get a little souvenir of your favorite stock. All right, so there you go. But we did last night. It's just out a few hours ago. Look, 10 hours ago now. Our most popular ever video at the moment, the way in growth terms, where it is at the moment, just 10 hours in. A full technical chart analysis provided by Sensei on the Sunday show. We recorded it, we put it out, and there it is, your very own FFIE video. Now, Sensei has just popped in the chat to tell me it has just passed its sell zone. You should now be taking profits. Again, this is not financial advice, but we're just trying to help you make money. We're here for our members. We are live 12 hours a day, and it looks very busy in the chat. We might need to go into members only mode because 98% of our regular viewers are members, and I like to answer everyone's questions. It's only a couple of bucks to be a member. The extra channel is live 12 hours a day, and that's 99 cents. Not to make me any money. I don't need that. It's not for that. The reason why we have a 99 cents membership is so we keep out the bots, the scammers, the trolls, just investors. And that way we get the reliable information. And 99 cents was all it took to stop all those bots, scammers, and trolls coming in. Anyway, I've got some news for you. So first of all, I just remember you've got the video you need to go and watch with Sensei. Make sure that you do go and check that out. If you want your mug, I've given you the link in the chat if you want to get yourself the mug. But here is the news. Some news just out just a few moments ago, literally a few moments ago, brand new. Meme stock revival comes ahead of shift to T+1 settlement. GameStop, IBKR stock, MS stock, Hood stock, AMC. We're also talking, of course, about FFIE here as well. Let's have a look at this. Markets are only a week away from a new settlement cycle as the SEC, Securities Commission, and the Depository Trust a Clearing Corporation, DTCC, move the industry to a T+1. Currently, market players are required to physically deposit stock in an account with 2 days of making a transaction in a process known as T+2. During that time, brokers have to post collateral to the DTCC because equity prices can fluctuate over those 48 hours, and some buyers, sellers are using margin borrowed shares, so the lag can make sure everything turns out all right. So things are different. Remember I said a couple of days ago that Robinhood won't save you this time from GameStop. They're not. The SEC, the industry is not going to get stuffed over like it did last time. Last time, Roaring Kitty could do what he wants. Nobody was there to stop him. In fact, everybody was cashing in, profiting from it. At the end of the day, they were all cashing in on it. But this time, I came out and made lots of videos on it exactly when it popped. And I've been saying it's absolutely rubbish. It's going to zero. I started making videos here. And ever since I've been saying it's rubbish and going to zero, it keeps going down. Our videos are trending. And this time he has competition. And let me tell you, the industry is prepared for it this time. And you are going to get crushed. So be careful. If you buy rubbish, you get dumped on with a great big trash can, or as we say in England, a rubbish bin, old dusty bin. So this news here is important. You're not going to get away with it. You've just passed the sell zone. I would strongly recommend, but this is not financial advice, that you take your profit. You're not going to be able to pump and dump something with no value whatsoever and get away with it. The people that are behind it are very, very weak. All you've got is people on Reddit and people on StockTwits and different places saying, hey boys, keep on buying. But remember, they will all dump on themselves. There's no loyalty amongst thieves. There's no value to hold it up. There's nothing here that they were being evicted from their premises. The stock is rubbish and it can go to zero in 1 second. And the moment it starts dropping, it'll go. And as I'm talking about it again, just like we did with GameStop, we said it was going to zero. Ever since I said that, it keeps going down and down and down. Faraday is exactly the same. I'm saying it now. We trend #1 in the world for FFIE. Faraday, in my opinion, is going to zero. So but please, if you are a member of our channel, take your profits. If you've made 100%, be very happy. You've made 10 times what you are making on the S&P, the best 500 companies in the world, and you have done that in minutes. Why would you not sell out? And as I talk about it, down, down, down she goes. It will take nothing that to blow over the army. The army is made up of nothing. There's nothing behind it. You can blow it over. The institutions are now prepared for it. The brokerages are prepared for it. Let's carry on with this news. All right, so I'll read a bit more of this. T+2. During that time, brokers have to post collateral to the DTCC because equity prices can fluctuate over 48 hours. Some buyers and sellers are using margin borrowed shares, so the lag can make sure everything turns out all right. For many years, markets have operated on a T+5 settlement cycle when security transactions are done manually. In the 1990s, the SEC shortened the settlement cycle to 3 business days, which reduced the amount of money that needs to be collected at any given time. It was only in 2017 that the commission moved to T+2, calling the previous standard an outdated settlement cycle due to improvements in technology. Emerging new products and growing trading hours. Note the move to T+1 will also impact ETFs, certain mutual funds, REITs and MLPs. One of the biggest catalysts to speed up the clearing time frame was the meme stock trading frenzy of 2021, which ironically just resurfaced. Brokers were forced to post collateral during the settlement period and eventually had to restrict trading to ensure that enough margin in the fund held by the DTCC. This is what I've been saying, right? Robinhood was not, I repeat, was not your enemy. What it was doing was protecting the system. You have to have the system. It's all very well you saying, I'm going to break the system. I live in a Reddit channel. You can't go against the system. You think you can, but you will ultimately get crushed. You cannot, impossible to beat it. When we had the last GameStop drama. Roaring Kitty was all by himself. Everyone was basically behind him. Nobody was going against him. The system had nothing in place to protect it. And 99% of you lost money. You just don't know about it because those that lost money have no voices on YouTube and no one knows how bad they did. There were those that bought at the top and left holding the bag. They're still holding the bag, just like Faraday. They're going to make sure that you won't do it this time. So be very, very, very careful. Again, I reiterate, take your profits. You cannot beat the system. It's prepared. The whole thing it's there to benefit investors. It's there to benefit me. I buy the S&P. I don't want the markets to crash. I don't want liquidity problems. I don't want brokerages to bring down the drawbridge. I want real investments. That's how I consistently make money. Anyway, let's carry on reading a bit more of this. Some have even called for a real-time settlement, like Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev, who came away from the GameStop saga with condemnations for the retail crowd, given the platform's slogan to democratize finance for all. He was there trying to help, but of course, those that gamble and don't think about these things think that it's all out to get them. It isn't. I understand people are trying to make money and they're desperate to make money, but you can make money. It's easy to make money. I make money all the time. The hard part is to keep it. Just invest in yourself and your mentality and your discipline. That's all you've got to do. Trying to beat the system is not the way to do it. All right, let's move on down. Is it a possibility? The benefits of an even shorter settlement cycle are controversial. This could eventually fail to protect market participants by not giving enough time to detect failed trades, correct settlement institutions, or deal with compliance issues. Instant settlements, T+0, would also require expensive updates to almost all market infrastructure and could do away with benefits like settlement netting, strain dealer resources, or weigh on important trading tools like margin purchases of stock. Other alternatives are also explored, including T+0.5 or T+evening, which is, by the way, T is trade, by the way. Where market trades would be settled the same day. All right, so there you go. I just thought I'd bring that to you, that things are about to change. You're not going to get away with it like last time. We've proved that. It took nothing at all for me to start bringing down GameStop. I am a really, really small YouTube channel. I only started 2.5 years ago with 0 subscribers. I've now got just coming up to 25,000. We're growing 1,000 a week though, and we're doubling our rate of growth every month. 98% of you are live viewers are members. We are growing faster than anyone. I mean, our rate of growth is unparalleled, right? But we are still small. To go up against Roaring Kitty when he has millions of followers is, pretty difficult. But really not that difficult because we have got real substance here and people watch and they engage and all the rest of it. It might be a smaller number, but the value of those viewers and the engagement level is far, far higher. It took nothing at all to blow the GameStop saga over, and it's not over yet. I still believe it's going to 0. And I believe 100% so is Faraday. Once this information gets out today, you watch Faraday go down even further, because if you're not out now, you're not gonna get out. Remember, you have just paid $2 for a stock worth 2 cents. Not even that. All right. So anyway, click above my head for all the links. We've got that information I just provided you a few moments ago. I'll put the link for that. You want to make sure that you go and check out Sensei's chart for this. If you also want yourself, I'm all in on FFIE. I've just brought out a brand new mug as well. The link is above my head and down below in the description. You'll also see it on the video if you're watching live right now. But there you go. All right. So above my head, down below in the description, I'll put all those links. And over here, I'll put the event of what Sensei did last night and more information on FFIE you cannot afford to miss. In fact, I'll put the playlist down here of FFIE, so all the information around the stock. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. FFIE, make sure that you watch to the end of this video. I'm going to prove to you that FFIE is going to zero. I've got some hard evidence which is going to change everything. The GameStop saga, what happened last time, isn't going to happen again. I've got evidence, information only out a few minutes ago that's going to stop this ever happening again. In fact, GameStop's going to zero and FFI is going to zero. I'm going to prove it to you, and now on with the rest of the video. Okay, now then, let's read these comments. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Sensei, I've done all your chapters on your video. That's now been done. Is Wade here? We got a new member that sent me a friend request. I need to know who this person, who you are. Wade, if you are in the chat today, let me know. I'll upgrade your account. I don't see you in the chat. No, I don't see you in the chat. Now, if you want to access Discord, you want that scalp trading provided for free, the sort of thing that Meet Kevin charges you for, we provide for free. Proper trading for scalp trading from Sensei, Ed Nevius, who's paid to learn how to do this stuff. He now provides it free, one-on-one, very often, for free for our Discord members, our YouTube members. Now, you cannot access Discord unless you are a YouTube member or a YouTube premium customer. All right, so here is the link to Discord. And this is how you do it. There is the link. All right, once you've gone through security and all the rest of it, there goes Faraday, 15 minutes to go. Send a friend request to me. Make sure that you use the correct name. There are people ready to do you over. There he is. Yes, it's important to have the risk management in place. There he is. There's the man, Ed Nevius, in the chat. Thank you, Ed, for providing that great service. If you want to become a member of the channel, there it is. All right, now this video will come out very shortly. I've also got something else that I want to bring to your attention as well. So here we go. This is FSR top gear. Right. I might not have enough time to do all of this, but I'm going to do my very, very best. Right. We got 15 minutes. FSR 45. If you also want to get into the extra channel as well, I've got people there trying to get the extra channel. There is the link for it. There goes FFIE. No surprise. I've warned everybody. We've given you all the charts, all the information. It's all there. You're not going to get away with it again. Know when you've won and walk away. That's not financial advice. That's just common sense. There it is. Right. Now then, if you are here today, we've got a big audience. Tap the like button. We've just done a very, very important Fisker message. Sorry, FFIE message just a few moments ago. You want to make sure that you've just rewound the video and watched it. It will come out as its own video. Please tap the like button and share it out. We've got 120 people watching live. Let me refresh the screen. Let's get 119. Let's get 100 likes on the video in 1 minute. You ready? Here we go. Let's share it out. We hit 100, then the information will go out around the world. YouTube will start to suggest the video. Are you ready? Here we go. There's 120 watching, 119 watching. There you go. Ready? And we've got 29 likes. Going to refresh the screen. We'll do it for 1 minute. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 29. That should be now what? 35, 40, 31. Okay, let's go again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We need 100 to for YouTube to suggest the video out so more people can learn about what's going on here. 34. I predicted 34, 35. How about that? All right, let's do that again. Give it another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Once we get to 50, I'll move on. At 42, I'll do it one more time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it going. I've got to go. 44. Do you know what? I'm running out of time. I've got to get this FSR video out, so I'm going to move on. I've got to do that before. Okay. So if you want to share it out and you want more people to know about it, please do that quickly. All right. Let me get back to there. Let me check Discord a moment. Okay. New member. I don't see Wade. Right. Okay. Fisker. Very, very important. Here we go. I need some money to buy tea. The machines are coming. Right, right. We got too many questions this morning. Well, in fact, we're okay. I might have to go members only in a minute because we are getting too many comments. I want to answer every question. That's what we do on this channel. Right, here we go. So. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Let's start that again. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Fisker, let's stuff it to Marcus Brownlee. We did say that Marcus was sponsored and supported by, of course, Elon Musk. He had his website pointing directly to Marcus's YouTube channel at a time. Elon Musk did, that is, and he gave the worst report, the worst analysis on Fisker ever. He would not allow them to have the car updated, even though it was due an update. He refused. It's like saying to Rolls-Royce, they provide you with a car, it's got a puncture, and then the guy who reviews it says, hey, I'm not going to review your car, I'm going to review your car as it is. Well, can we pump the tire up? No, you can't. Why? Because I want to make it look as bad as possible. Well, I said to you what we really need is a proper review done by car people, not people just trying to get views on YouTube, desperate for views. And I reached out to him as well, and I spoke to him via X, and he laughed at me. He thought it was funny that he's desperate for views. Sensei's just calling in. Thank you, Sensei. I'll be right with you in just a moment. Thank you for calling in. I'll be right with you. So at the end of the day, even though he's got millions of views, he's all about getting more reviews and more money. Well, the whole thing was nonsense and rubbish, and now finally we can prove it. Fisker is not a rubbish car. In fact, we have this, and I'm going to share it with you right now. We've got a Fisker review done by a real car review board, Top Gear, the BBC, done properly. So what we're going to do, as I'm preparing this now, we've only got 9 minutes to go. I do have Sensei on the line. Sensei, good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Lovely to have you here. We've only got a few minutes to go. What was it you wanted to add to the show this morning?
Thank you for having me on the show, Martin. Yes, I've just come in because I've seen you're doing the Top Gear review. I just want to give my quick thoughts before you run through it. It's absolutely amazing. As you said, it's MKHB has come onto this show before, not on this show, but he's come onto his YouTube channel, which he's never done proper car reviews. He's a tech reviewer. He's not a proper car reviewer. Top Gear has been here for tens of years doing these reviews. They know what they're talking about. They've given us some inside information, basically, once you look through the review, about why they think this company's here to stay. The best part of it is them saying it's a great car. So along with this review, I do have my chart analysis, which we'll put in the description, where I'll tell you exactly the points I'll be buying this stock and this parallel channel we have going on. So it's definitely worth having a look at that chart review, which will be in the description, and I'm sure you'll talk about it. But for this Top Gear review is absolutely great news, and I think you should definitely watch to the end of the video to see what the Top Gear, a proper news car review channel, is saying about this stock and car.
Yes, thank you, Sensei. I'm showing it there on the screen now. This is what you put out last night, so everyone could prepare for this morning. So we've only got a few minutes to go before the bell goes. So this is a very, very brief video, but I would like to point everyone towards this video. So as Sensei said, we'll put this above my head, down below in the description and in the end cards. Sensei, I have to say, congratulations to you today. You cheeky little man, you, because you now have virtually the most popular video of all time on our channel. Not a live show, that was Virgin Galactic's inaugural flight, that was 23,000 views. But our highest ever video was 11,000, which was the Marcus Brownlee, what he had to say about Fisker, but then it drops dramatically to around about the 5,000. Well, the video that you put out last night in just the first 12 hours is coming up to that number already. You have the fastest growing video ever on our channel. Congratulations, Sensei. It's well deserved, great information, and I cannot believe it, but I no longer hold the fastest growing video. That's down to you, my friend.
Thank you very much. It's very kind. It's the trend that's there right now. FFIE and FSR is being brought into this trend, so that's why it's very important to watch this video and see what we have to say about FSR. And we're not giving financial advice. We're giving our true opinions on these stocks. I give it through the charts. You give it through the fundamentals, and we're bringing this information to you, not like other YouTubers which like to hype things up. We're here to give you the honest information. That's what we're going to do with FSR in this video and as the channel grows. So thank you for that, and it's all thanks to you, Martyn.
Well, it's a good team, mate. Everyone loves the partnership, and thank you, Sensei, for calling in. Really appreciate it. We're running out of time. We've got to get straight into the opening bell. Thank you for your time, and it's lovely to have you here. And congratulations. Can't believe it. Brilliant. There you go. Sensei, what a star. What an absolute star. I did nearly 3 hours yesterday. And just to confirm, very, very important, here is my portfolio. I'm consistently making money. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Started with $5,000. I'm at $86,000. I am using some margin. That is true. But I'm not using any... I like how you put your logo in there. Look, just in case, look. Just in case anyone's forgotten, there's Sensei's logo. I love that. Fantastic. He didn't disappear completely. You want to make sure you put his logo up. Yeah, so 86,210, all from $5,000. And I only own, full disclosure, 100%. I'm only in the S&P 500. It says, I believe on the screen there, 99.9% because I got some Apple free when I won some stock. And so there's always a little bit in there, but literally 99.999. All right. Anyway, there is Fisker. Great news for Fisker. It's popped up this morning. Click above my head for those links. You want the link for Sensei's full chart. You cannot not see it this morning. If you miss it, you're missing a big opportunity. The buy zone, the sell zone, the support levels, all the rest of it. Down below in the description as well, I'll also post it there, and you need to go and check that out. And there you go. Over here, also here in the tag, at the end card, I will put Sensei's chart, and down here I'll put the to help you further, the full Fisker playlist, and you want to go and check that out. There you go. What a great day, and congratulations once again to Sensei. I think we'll end it with that. Take care of yourselves and each other. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Sensei. Great. Right, now then, Sensei is still in the chat. You never know. He might call in because this is a big, big day. We've got 3 minutes to go. FSR and FFIE will go out shortly at the end of the show. They'll go out as their own individual videos. So you might want to catch those. So I'm not going to cover that review. In fact, I don't think I will. I might get a chance to do it later, but at the moment, I'm not going to do it. Right. Let's come back to the stock of the day, FFIE. We got 2 minutes to go. We're going to do the stock race, of course. That's all very exciting. Faraday, trying to go up again. Be careful, take your profits. I still say it's going to zero. I don't mean it's going to zero right now. I've got no idea. I don't read a crystal ball unless I do, of course, which right now I'm going to do it. You ready? You want to see my crystal ball? Okay, then. I look into my crystal ball and I see without any doubt whatsoever at some point, today, tomorrow, I don't know when, but with this new legislation that's coming in from the SEC, with the way the markets have grown and learned and all the rest of it, and the world of GameStop is behind us, it's going to go to zero. GameStop's going to go to zero, and so is FFIE. I'm not doing it to benefit. I don't short stocks. I don't do options. I don't own the stock. I'm just giving you the information. We trend number one in the world for FFIE. No one trends higher than us for the stock. So, you know, what we say kind of like goes, right? I mean that with a joke, by the way, just in case. I often get people go, does he mean that? No, I don't mean that, but I do mean that we trend number one for the stock. I do mean that. So be very, very careful. We've got 1 minute to go before the bell goes, and you want to make sure that you do take profits wherever possible. Don't just sit there and go, well, it went to zero. Well, it's worth nothing. It's not surprising, is it? Okay, here we go. We've got 30 seconds to go. We're about to do the stock race. 131 in. How many likes did we get in the end? We need 100 likes to get this video shared out. We're at 57, 131 in the show. Are you ready? It's time to ring the bell. It's time to get excited. Are you ready? Okay, let's make some money. Remember, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Here we go. It goes quiet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are off to the races, and let's see what happens this morning. FFIE. Are you ready? And we pressed the wrong button for the music, but don't worry about that. That's what we're supposed to have pressed.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together.
That was the worst start ever. Don't worry about that. We're off now.
Catches fire. This is Phoenix.
The overall portfolio is up. We are green. The S&P is pulling back. Virgin Galactic is up 1.03. Palantir is going down. FFIE is going down. Watch it. Very careful. It's 100% down to 69%, 68%. It's going down as fast as a stone. I told you, take your profit. It's going down. Gold. The S&P 500 up 0.06. Amazon up today, going up. Apple down today. Next Era Energy is down today. Enphase Energy going down. Coca-Cola going down. J&J going down. Kenvue. Chevron down. Tesla $110. That's the value. That's where we see it going. Rivian going down. McDonald's going down. Google is up today. Microsoft. Let me open up NVIDIA. NVDA. We're going to cover the earnings in 2 days' time. It's up, heading towards $1,000, and it will make it. Walmart on the way down. Tilray Brands down today. A good buy zone. Robinhood on the way up. IonQ up. We've just done a full chart on that one as well. Rocket Lab is up today. Plug Power, very manipulated, on the way down. Rumble, Funware, Faraday, there it is. It's down 77% up. It was over 100%. It's very, very wobbly. It's on the way down. Be careful. Rio Tinto going down. Bitcoin up today, 67,000. Let's look at it on the live chart. It's down very, very slightly. And we've got Polygon down nearly 2%. XRP down 0.83. GameStop going down and down and down and down and down it goes. GameStop is going down 100%. We said it. We put a campaign out and it's going down. I see it going to zero the same way as I did with FFIE. We've got Sensei in the chat. He's about to join us. It's a special day today. Sensei is on the phone lines. There he is, waiting in the chat. It's an exciting day. Let's give Sensei a big cheer. There he is. There's the man. There's the man of the hour. The top trending video on our channel. Soon to be, I'm sure. There he is. We love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Crown is pumping huge. Get 'em. Going up, Jan, watch and learn. Crown up 62%. Rob, hodl, he says. Boom, let's go. We need more money. No negativity. Make sure to run watch hours on the music channel, everyone. Crystal ball, good luck, everyone. Time to rock and roll. Faraday is going up at the moment. Where are you? Where are you? Make some noise. Make some noise this morning. It's a big day. It's a big day. It's going for the roof. What is going to happen today? Only time will tell. Should we bring some fireworks in? I think we should celebrate. Shall we celebrate? Boom! Let's take it away. And we are off this morning, and we are off and running. Welcome to the show, everybody. Lovely to have you here. And as you can see, Faraday is running live on the phone lines. We've got Sensei here in the chat. Sensei, it started to fall down a little bit, but it didn't sell off. It's still pumping up at the moment. Remember, I don't make predictions of time. I don't know when it's going up, when it's going down. I'm just trying to protect everybody. Well, your 100% is a great, great profit, but people aren't listening to me at the moment. They're buying as we watch GameStop go down and down and down. And remember, GameStop started to go down when I started to say it's going to zero. It's been going down ever since. Shall we start a campaign on FFIE? No, come on. We don't want to do that. Do we, Sensei? Sensei, tell me all about it. What do you see this morning on the markets?
Yes, the markets are looking great for FFIE at this moment in time. Of course, in due course, this stock will be go all the way down to zero. As you said, we don't know if that's going to be today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. But people need to know the message that there are much more significant people in this world that are manipulating you beyond what you can think. It's not all about the Reddit channels. It's not all about hold until death. But
it makes me laugh, Sensei, when people when they say they use those words. You know, I've seen some of the quotes and the statements, and I can imagine the boardroom at the SEC at the New York Stock Exchange when they see all these things, the money, the power that these people have. It's nothing. It's nothing to compare to the institutions and the powers that be. So it's lovely to think you can take on the world and, you know, you can crush it and do what you want, but really, you know, you can't. And you can make money the good old fashioned way. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. I want your opinion on this one.
I mean, we know that there's people much more powerful than unfortunately us retail investors. There would be
even us, Sensei.
Sorry?
Even our channel.
Yes, even us.
Even you.
Yes. There's some big people involved, and obviously they've already seen the GameStop saga. That's probably going to be one of the only main ones in the future of the stock market. Yes, there's going to be short squeezes. Yes, there's going to be people making money. However, this time round, you've already seen what happened in 2021 with GameStop. So you might as well learn from those mistakes of other people or your own mistakes, and you've made another 100% today. Take some profits. Yes, they would put out the chart of FFIE. I've got all my targets, haven't changed a single one. As I said, our first two targets have been hit. So from last night, we've already made our first target, which I suggest taking profits, was 70% up. We've hit the $2 mark. That was 114% up. There are more targets to the upside, but the most important thing is risk management. You don't want to lose all the money you've made. Learn from your mistakes of GME in the past situation with the short squeeze, and don't be one of those people holding the bag. Take some profits. Don't let the hedge funds, don't let the bigger investors play you around. And if you've made money, take some profits. If you've got enough money you can afford to lose, and this is your way of going to the casino, then continue gambling. Just remember, it is a gamble, and the only way to reduce to be better than going to the casinos, having that risk management. Just as you would going to a casino, you know when to stop, you know how much money you can afford to lose. It's the exact same with FFIE, but it might be more interesting for you guys, and you might like the stock market more. So feel free to play around with it. But this stock is eventually going to zero, in my opinion, as well. But I'm here to play around with it as well. And we're looking to get to the next target of 240 maybe. But already we've made our money back and we've secured our profits because our first two targets for FFIE have been hit.
Or you could be really boring, Sensei. You could be really boring like me. Boring old man and just keep buying the S&P. I mean, that's another alternative, right? Just invest in yourself. Stay invested. Don't sell. Because remember, at the end of the day, all these profits are all very well and good. But the difference is, if you're buying FFIE, you've got to sell. You've got to trade. You can't just buy it and hold it and own the company forever. The company are being evicted. They were trying to be forcibly evicted from the premises for not paying the rent and all the rest of it. All right, it's not a business that makes any money. It's completely pointless. Okay, it is gambling, total out gambling. However, you don't care. You're making money. You think, well, I don't care. I've made money, and that's great. And I wish you the very, very best. But remember, if you take you've got to sell at some point, and you're going to pay massive amounts of capital gains tax unless you are doing it on your IRA, whether it's your Roth IRA or traditional or an ISA in England, individual savings account. Make sure that you are trading wisely. But ultimately, long term, do I need the money today or do I need it when I need it? In other words, when I retire and I don't do YouTube anymore and Sensei runs my show and I just sit there in my little rocking chair and watch Sensei every day on the show. How about that? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Everybody's going, yeah, do it now. He's better than you anyway. So, at that point, I'm going to need to live. That's okay. I just thought an idea. I'll let Sensei have the show, but I get 90% of the money. You can keep 10%. I'll get 90%. That's fair enough. I get like a pension from that, right? No, I need money coming in at some point, right? So, I don't need the money today. And the point of me investing in the S&P is I just keep buying and buying and buying all the time. I find the buy zones. I use a bit of margin from time to time. I'm in margin right now. In fact, if you look at my buying power, you will see I'm actually spending 18 grand and 5 on margin. But bearing in mind, now the first 2,000 is interest free on Robinhood. They just increased it to 2,000 rather than 1,000. I hope everyone's picked up on that. They've not actually emailed that out, by the way. So I hope you're aware of that. There's 2,000 free money. Not that I'm suggesting you use margin, but be aware there's 2,000 free margin right now. If you're buying FFIE, you'll be careful. But if you're buying the S&P, you're okay. All right, it depends on the size of your portfolio, but that's fine. And also, you may have also noticed, and I'll just share with you, look, the interest rate has come down from 8% down to 6.75, a 1.25% drop. And I put that out the other day that the rates have come down. And that's what I was talking about, that Robinhood have brought rates down by 1.25%. Now, I started with $5,000, and the biggest investment is myself, earning money, discipline, structure, staying in the market. I never sell. I don't pay taxes. Don't pay taxes because I don't sell anything, right? I don't sell anything. I just keep buying and that's it. I earn I earn as much as I can, work as hard as I can, 12, 14-hour days some days. This weekend, we worked all weekend as well. I wonder how long I'm going to remain married. Sensei's just got married, so he's got to learn from me, right? Be very, very careful there. By the way, everything's fine with me and Leah, but I'm sure she'd wish I did a bit less. All right, so I've got to watch that, right? But I work hard, I invest everything. Rich people invest and spend what's left. For me, it's just like I put everything in other than the few little bills left, like the electric and the water and the gas or whatever it might be. But everything goes investing and I spend what's left. I don't spend and then invest what's left. I don't go out tomorrow and buy a new pair of shoes with the gains I've made. I don't even treat myself to drinks or alcohol or smoking or anything. I invest because I want to have $1 million on the show, and I'm going to have that. We'll be at 100,000 in the next 3 months. 3 months will be $100,000, 100%, no doubt in my mind whatsoever. So remember, you can make money without the stress, without the drama, without paying taxes, and never having to worry about when you sell. You just keep investing, stay in the market. You buy when you say it out loud, it must make sense to somebody, right? You're buying the 500 best companies in the world. Well, that sounds a good idea, doesn't it? I mean, for most people, it's a good idea. But of course, that doesn't mean to say trading and buying FFIE is not a good idea. Of course, it's a good idea for you if you understand it and you've managed your risk. And as Sensei has said, and we always say over and over again, it's all about risk management, but not just on the day, the ins and the outs of it, the tax implication, and also remember, not everyone gets this right. And I'm going to put my hands up and tell you, I made the mistake over and over again for the longest time. And I'm sure someone's going to say, well, you're an idiot, because we all know that. So I can't believe you didn't know. Well, I didn't know, and I'm prepared to tell you, because you learn from making mistakes, and I'm sure there's many of you who have done the same thing. When I first started, I lost about 30 grand with Virgin Galactic, and not just because it was going down all the time, not for that reason, because of a little thing called the FIFO rule, first in, first out. I was trading and taking losses and profits and this and that and all the other. First of all, at the end of the year, my accountant turned around to me and said, Martyn, you're paying tax you didn't have to pay here. If you'd kept this stock for a year, you would have done better. But now you're going to pay maximum capital gains because the way you were trading. So she told me off. My CPA in America told me off, said, you're doing it all wrong. Now I don't do that. And she also, I learned about the FIFO rule, first in, first out. Now, if you've got lot selling, many brokerages do, you're okay, because you'll buy this lot, you'll sell this lot, you'll buy this lot, you'll sell this lot. But on Robinhood, and it's coming, by the way, they need to upgrade this to make them more of a trading platform. They are more of an investment platform right now, designed just to buy and hold. But if you are using Robinhood and you buy here today, and then you buy here tomorrow or here tomorrow, the shares you are selling are the ones you bought first in, first out. Now, maybe you're posting a loss for tax reasons, or maybe you're posting a profit, whatever it might be. You just need to know it so you can make an informed decision. And it wasn't explained to me in Robinhood when I first set it up. I had no idea. There was no help guide. There was nobody ringing me up going, you do realize the stocks you keep selling are the ones that you're losing money on, thinking I was making profits and all the rest of it. No. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who made that mistake. Anyway, Sensei, let's have a look at the market this morning. We've got things moving. What are you noticing this morning? Anything you're picking up at all?
I'm having a look at FSRN. It's being very, very volatile. 1 minute it's up 30%. Now it's back down. It looks like on the day it's now down from the open around. It's actually up 7%. So it's being volatile. As I said in my chart yesterday, I do believe it's got a bit more. It can go straight up, but I'm not in the business of trying to predict where it is. And when it's in the middle of a channel, I try to look at the low risk areas. And a low risk trade would be waiting for it to come back down to around 4 cents, and a high risk area would be buying it at the top of the parallel channel. So that's being very volatile. I'm sure lots of people are making money on it. But yeah, adding to your point, I think there's it's all great information you're putting out to everyone there, Martyn. There's a lot of people here today. I'm sure 155 people watching that are probably here because of FFIE, trying to validate their reasons of buying, and the only validation of buying FFIE would probably be because you want to play around with the stock market, you have some money to spare, and you want a bit of excitement. It's not just you can't be looking at it as an investment. Investment, as you said, is hard work, doing a proper job, DCAing into S&P 500 if you want the safest, or investing, putting 5% in gold, 3% in crypto, 5% in the top companies you like, a world ETF, doing it that way. And I think that's another one of those lessons that you teach. Maybe not, you don't talk about it all the time, but a lot of people see the hard work you put into the channel. 11, 12-hour days, 6 hours live, 10 hours live, working week.
I don't sleep, obviously.
Exactly. It's all this hard work that people is another lesson for a lot of people that hear gambling. The true way of making money is slowly, surely investing in yourself, and then putting any extra income away to grow slowly. Money that's made quickly, 99% of the time, is lost quickly. So there's going to be lots of losses for people. If you want true money that's here to stay, that's life-changing money, financial freedom, which everyone here wants, it's going to be a long process. You're going to make mistakes. Don't keep making the same mistakes. Write down the mistakes you've made before. If you lost in GME that last time round, then you don't want to do the exact same mistake. You've made 100% with FFIE. Why not take some profits? But yeah, I absolutely love the message you're spreading here, Martyn, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. And I know there's 154 people watching that. Hopefully, one of them that's gambling with FFIE takes that message away and knows even if the stock goes to $100, you might lose that money very, very quickly.
Sensei, as I've got you here, let's make a little video together about a poll I'm running. And I'm going to give everyone the chance. We'll do this now. This will be very interesting. So here we go. All right, let's do this now. It's now what the time is. We've just hit Sensei. We've come to 19,000 views on a Monday morning over the 48 hours. The channel is the numbers are just nuts. The growth rate is nuts. 1 hour 15. So here we go. So FFIE, a special video. This will be out later. You can all take part in it. I am going to move now members only because we want to get all members' comments, super chats on the screen. We've got a really big, important FFIE announcement here, and you don't want to miss this, okay? So let me just go to members only so we don't get anyone scamming or trolling the video, because this will go out later. And it's a video you can take part in. Are you ready? I'm going to give you an action now to take part in. You're all going to want to get involved in this if you are an FFIE investor or gambler, whichever camp you want to put yourself in. So here we go. Right. Okay. Stand by, Sensei. Right. Okay. FFIE action video. Yep, this morning you've seen the stock pop up and down like a yo-yo. We've got Sensei live on the show today, going to give us some insights exactly what's going on, but we also have an action. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about something that you can get involved in the making of this video. We are in members only mode, so no one who's a bot or a scammer can spoil it and say silly things. But right now, I've got Sensei on the phone, and he's going to give me his thoughts on where Fisker is going. But right now, live in the channel, live in the show, this will go out as its own video later on. I want you to take part in a very, very important poll. Now, as I said before, we do rank number 1 now for FFIE, and this will get seen by a lot of people. This poll is very, very important. Here it is. It's taking place right now on my X account, and price prediction. Please vote in poll. At the moment, with 95 votes, you think it's going to $10 or $100. The two highest votes, 44% of you think a stock with no value whatsoever, being evicted from the premises, you think because of Reddit and stock twits and all the rest of it, you think it's going to $10. Some of you think it's going to $100. Now then, I'm going to wonder now how this poll will change over this discussion with Sensei, all right? Now, I've given my opinions already. The fact that I believe 100% it's going to zero. When I started talking about GameStop was running up. No one was stopping it. It happened the same as last time, except last time, no one was against what Roaring Kitty was doing. This time, I was. I said, I made a video, the English lion takes on the kitty. And ever since I said it's going to zero, it's rubbish, those videos have been doing quite well. People have been asking the question, is it different this time? Yes. One, he now has some resistance. There are people like me saying it cannot go up again. It's going to zero, and I'm saying it. And because of that, it's scaring off the army, number one. Number two, the SEC, as I pointed out this morning in a video, you want to make sure that you go and watch it, by the way. I've just recorded a video about new rules with the SEC where they are bringing out systems in place to stop this happening immediately. So this is not going to happen again. GameStop is going to zero. Okay, I've explained all of that, so you want to make sure that you check that out. Click above my head, just about there. Sensei, give me a time when I did that. All right, just about there is when I will put the card. And down below in the description as well, you want to go and check out that video that I have just done about the SEC rules. Very, very important. But this is the poll we're doing right now. I'm going to ask Sensei his opinions, because you know my opinion from the point of view of the fundamentals, the balance sheet, the fact where the company stand, and all the rest of it. All right, I'll just quickly show you on the screen before I come to Sensei. This is the balance sheet of FFIE. Just make sure I am in the right one. I made that mistake the other day. FFIE. You can see here, if we look at the assets, 579 million in assets, 317 in liabilities. But the last time they reported, if I'm correct in saying, when was the last one? Estimate September 24, June 30th, 24. Estimate. Yeah, we're estimates all at the moment. There's no revenue 23, estimate of March 23 of March. Yeah, so we haven't had an update yet. We've not had updates since the last report was back in December. All of this is estimate, so it looks better than it actually is, and some of you are using this as a guide. These figures now are out of date. They're not reporting at the moment. They're not updating their situation. Profitability, you can see 15%. And that is without updating a worsening situation. Solvency score, again, 26%. But virtually bankrupt. But again, they're not reporting their worsening situation. They're not reporting. They're not doing anything. And so it's actually a lot worse than it appears. 85% short interest. That's dropped a little bit. Anyway, this is the poll I'm talking about. And I want to see if this changes during this video. You know my fundamentals. I've shown you that the balance sheet is rubbish. There's no value to it whatsoever. I've talked to you and gave you the information about what the SEC are doing to stop this sort of short runs again and all the rest of it. So you're going to go and check that out. And what we did with GameStop, so you can see that you can blow over the army with a feather. You really can. And this is the poll right now. That's where it is at the moment. 95 votes, and you all think it's going to $10 or $100. So what I'm going to do now is put in the chat. This is happening during a live video. There it is. There is the X poll. Please go and vote on the poll. I will also put it in Rumble. Here is my Rumble audience. There you go. X poll. They'll want to vote on it as well. We've got a nice audience there today. There you go. That's Rumble. And now with an insight from a technical point of view, let's see if Sensei thinks it's going to, or there's any evidence at all to suggest it's going to $10 or $100, because that's what you're saying. That's what you believe to be the case. All right, let's see if that changes over the course of this video. Sensei, do you see $10, $100 in your crystal ball?
Thank you, Martyn. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, I mean, FFIE, it's one of those stocks you have to refer back to the GameStop saga and then dial it down about 100 notches. As you can see in the previous videos that you've just put out, is that the rules are changing. The SEC is clamping down on stuff like this. They don't want their hedge funds going under. There are massive people, massive institutions that won't allow this to happen. It is against what they want to happen. They don't want their hedge funds to go under, and they're much more powerful than the Reddit groups and the fake YouTubers putting out $100 FFIE. Can it go to 100? Can it go to $10? Yes. I mean, if you're asking, can it? Is there a possibility? Yes. Are the chances very low? Yes, the chances are very low. Is there a lot of volume being traded? Yes. Today, there's $230 million in volume for a $79 million market cap stock. So there is the volume. People are still behind this stock. I even have trade setups to take this to higher levels. My highest level is about $5, and that's sort of my best case scenario, which I'm willing to go for. But I've made sure that after my first trade, I've got enough money to cover my position, to cover my risk management, to make sure that if it does go to zero or under my stop loss, I've still made money and I've covered myself. Thankfully, on our video, we got a good entry around the just below the $1 mark. We took our first profits at $1.60. Today, we hit our second profits at $2. I have my next profits at $2.50, then $3, and eventually my best case, which is very unlikely to happen, is about $5.78. But I'm prepared for it to happen. But most importantly, I'm not looking at the higher targets. I'm looking at the lower targets. I'm looking at dropping back below $1, going to zero. As soon as it drops below 91 cents, my stop loss triggers, my risk management comes in place. I have nothing to lose. In fact, I've actually made money now. I'm not going to be in debt. I'm not going to be owing anyone money. I'm controlled my emotions.
Sensei,
I'm not in overdraft.
can I jump in at that point?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that we add
Please.
this, because people come in and out of the show very, very quickly. I hate interrupting in your flow, but because the way people watch in and out in seconds, I just want to make sure, as close to your comment there as possible, I put my thoughts to this. You mentioned the stop loss. We understand the stop loss, and you're using it correctly. You know what I'm going to say, right? On a very, very volatile stock like this, a lot of brokerages offer insurance because there's no guarantee. People think they put a stop loss in place, 100%. When it hits that level, I'm going to get out with my money and I'm going to walk off to the bank and sit on the beach drinking pina coladas. That's not a guarantee. Okay, it's what's supposed to happen, but like we've seen when GameStop happened and Robinhood brought the drawbridge down, banks shut the banks because they lent your money out 10 times. If everybody wanted to, empty their bank accounts today, the first handful of people could do it, and then it'd be like, hang on a minute, bring the drawbridge down, everybody. Everybody's getting the money out the bank. If everyone set a trail order of where we are now at, say, 180, where we are right now, everybody was at that level, right? It wouldn't pay out. Obviously, it can't pay out. It's flipping impossible because the amount of orders just cannot be done that quickly, and there's no money to pay anybody out. So just bear that in mind. Sensei is absolutely right. He's doing his trading losses, but bearing in mind the trailing losses, not the regular stop orders and the buy orders. The trailing orders only operate during main opening hours. After hours, they don't work. So that stop orders do, as long as you've executed it to go overnight and all the rest of it, but everything else doesn't. The trailing orders don't. And if you're following the stock up or following it down, and all of a sudden it drops quickly, it might suddenly drop like that. And for big institution or a big investor dumps the stock, it drops from 178 down to 4 cents. Don't expect your money to have your trade to have been sold. So even though you are right, just let everyone know, people use that sometimes thinking, yeah, I can do what I want and I can just go to bed and I'm going to be fine. It's not the case.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for bringing that point, clarifying that point. It's a very important point. It's essentially, you can have a stop loss in place, you can have a trailing stop loss in place, but if a big market order comes in on a low market cap stock, that stop loss might become invalid. It might shoot right past it, and you get triggered for a stop loss at levels much lower than you're expecting. And the way I've minimized that threat is what I've said already. Got 2 take profit zones. I've already taken profit. So if that does happen, maybe because my stop loss doesn't go through, instead of actually securing profits, if my stop loss went through right now, we've made money because I've already taken two take profits. My first take profit made sure that I break even if my stop loss hits. My second take profit makes sure I've got profit if my stop loss hits. However, now, because there is a risk of stop losses going under and suddenly breaking through it, instead of making profit, maybe I break even because the stop loss might trigger at 50 cents, or I have you have to manage your risk and know what the risk is of trading a stock like this, which is what Martyn thankfully brought to our attention, which is it can trigger much lower and you can end up losing more. So
here it goes.
Things you can mitigate, which is taking profits and putting it to the side.
There it goes, mate. Moving now.
Yeah.
That's
it's coming straight back down. We've taken 2 profits. It was a significant level at $2. It seems like we haven't held the $2 mark. Looking like people are taking their profits and they're not risking the gamble. Remember, there's people that are betting with millions of dollars of this. There are banks that are probably got some traders making money from this. They've got millions of dollars behind them. If they lose on one trade, they've got enough money to cover it to go again. So there is a lot of shorters out there with a lot more money than us retail investors. So be careful. And it seems like the $2 has been a bit of resistance for this stock, and it might come all the way back down to $1. So be very careful with this stock.
Thank you, Sensei, for that. So let's go back now and let's have a look at our poll and see if you've changed at all. You can see here we've got zeros. Actually, I think zero's gone up a bit, hasn't it? I think zero's gone up since we... did anyone write down what it was? I should have probably done that. But I think the percentage of 100 is, I think that was 22, if I'm correct. It's dropped to 21. $10, I think, was 44. May have been point something. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will correct me, but I'm sure zero has gone up. That's now 20%. So there you go. There's the poll. So it doesn't take much, does it? If we can influence a poll there by sharing information with you, what can an institution do with millions of dollars? People are starting to think, oh, well, okay, maybe it can go to zero. So what I'd like you to do now is, if we're going to put this out as its own video later on, when this comes out, please share it and let everyone know. You know, be responsible investors. Click above my head. If you click above my head up here in the links, you will find the information to what I was talking about earlier, the SEC rules that are now changing, and also Sensei's chart as well. Sensei's just done a great chart giving you all the buy levels, the sell levels, the support levels, and all the rest of it. Make sure that you do take advantage of that as well. Also put that above my head and down below in the description as well. But I'll post it over here as we watch Faraday literally just dropping like a stone, 100% a few moments ago. Click up here for those two videos. I've got the chart and I've got the SEC, which will probably be part of the playlist. If I can fit 3 screens on, I'll put the playlist and the SEC changes of rules as well. So there you go. Until next time, as always, invest, be wise. I love how he does that. That's very subtle, very professional though. Very professional. Sensei said to me yesterday, we're going to look back on a few years and go, look how much better our videos are now. There you go. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Brilliant, mate. I love it. There you go. I like that. That was good. That was very good. You can come back now. Very smooth. Very smooth, that. Need a little bit of a jingle. You need to know a musician who can write you a jingle. You might know somebody who can write jingles, but you need a little jingle there.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone.
No, you don't know anybody who can write songs. Right. Let's read some of these comments. Are you okay with us, Sensei, or do you need to get off?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay for now. I'll stick in the background.
Yeah, you're following. You're following my my path here, Sensei. Dedicated to the job. Be careful. Be careful. Ruction's coming. You're married now, right? I've been married for 6 years, but I still get an upset wife. All right, so don't just think on. Watch and learn, says Jan. I'm not quite sure what you mean by watch and learn. What, up or down or left or right? What do we mean by that? Let's see if we've got any comments, questions. GameStop is going down because they issued new shares, said Crag. Look and learn. Isn't that what I said? They're going to try and dilute. This is what I said would happen to, Crag just said, GameStop is going down because they are issued new shares. Exactly. So you're losing out. They've realized their stock is up. What do? Issue more shares. It's a great opportunity for a dying business. Hey, our stock's not worth anything. It's up 1,000 bazillion %. Let's reissue some shares. Let's dilute. Let's take some profits. That's what FFIE could do. Don't just wait for institutions to suddenly dump the stock. What about FFIE themselves? Go, oh, hang on a minute. We got some money here. Maybe we can use this to pay off our eviction notice when on our rent rent we can't pay. Let's raise $1 million. Let's release some more money today. That could happen. And, you know, so you've got that to consider as well. Sensei
they did it a few days ago when it was quite high up as well. I think they released more.
Did they? A couple of days ago?
Yeah.
There you
72 million, I think.
Oh no, no surprise, really, is it? You know, you're sitting in the office, and you're basically a bankrupt company, and everyone's giving you free money. You're thinking, well, you know, we're not the only ones who can cash in on this. Why don't we just release some more shares and give ourselves some pay rises while we're at it? Sensei is the man. Top G, says Crag. Yeah, he's getting all a bit... we don't want to give him too much ego today because he's got this trending video at the moment. Let's have a look on the channel. Is it still doing well? Probably is. Let's have a look.
You've done something to slow it down, haven't you, Martyn?
Huh?
You've done something to slow it down. You couldn't have it as your best performing.
Yeah, I'll don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll get this down. I'll do something here. I'll tell people not to watch the video. That's what I'll do. Look, here we go. It's 100. It's 100 times our average on our channel. It's the fastest growing video of all time on our channel. We've never had a channel. This is the fastest. It's not the highest views at the moment, but it only came out 11 hours ago. So it's not going to be, is it? But it's the fastest growing video of all time on our channel. Sort of double the rate of Virgin Galactic and Soundhound combined, which, you know, gives you an indication of how fast that's growing. So anyway, there you go. Hi, Crag. Afternoon, Mike. Crown is pumping. Just made a big profit. Include your tax in that calculation. Remember, if you make a big profit on these stocks, keep 20% to pay your tax bill. I don't know how many times I've answered questions on X and Instagram and email from people saying, I took a load of profit on a stock. End of the year, I've got a tax bill and I haven't got any money to pay the tax bill because I bet it on something else. Well, then you're in trouble then, aren't you? So remember that. Put 20% aside. Put it in your uninvested cash. Earn 5%. So you make 5% on the money that you're going to pay the tax man. Just bear that in mind, all right? Very, very important. I am ready for the big takeoff. Said Money Toes, Crown Electronics. We can cover it if you become a member of our channel, but we have to focus on our members right now. News, Iran president just killed. Yes, we heard about that. Sensei gave me that news last night. Yes, we've now found the helicopter on fire, so we know that's happened. No news of anything untoward. No skullduggery. There's an old English word, Sensei. You're too young to know what that means. Skullduggery. No skullduggery, which is what we want. What we didn't want, to wake up this morning and find out Israel had shot it down, because then the stocks would be down today. Probably.
Yes, it was one thing that I had on the radar yesterday. Yeah. I was going to bring it to people on the Sunday show, but I did a lot of research before, and it seemed very unlikely that it was an act of war. So if I had any inclination that it was, I would have brought that out. But thankfully, I didn't want to put any fear in anyone's position. So it does just seem like it was bad weather. So
well, you're a lot better than Meet Kevin and Donald Trump, because Meet Kevin came on and he was selling life insurance when Iran fired on Israel. Literally, he was covering it live, selling life insurance. I kid you not. I watched it live and I was like, what is going on? You're selling life insurance. I was like, really? And Donald Trump put a post out saying the United States would cease, that was his words, and I quote, would cease within 48 hours. It would cease to exist in 48 hours. Well, that didn't happen because I'm in Dallas and I think I'm still here. So, people like to cash in on dramatic news and make it what it's not. Got a question here, Static Shock. Where to get Fisker? It's not on Robinhood. Now, to be clear, it is on Robinhood, but it's not. If anyone could put in your brokerages where you are seeing Fisker.
Trading 212,
Yes, if I look here, this is my portfolio. I'm only in the S&P, right? Just so you all know. But look, because I've once owned it, it's showing on Robinhood. It's up today, 19.81. I think this is going to do very well once I put my video out, because we trend number 1 for Fisker as well. We trend number 1 for Fisker. When I put my Fisker video out about Marcus Brownlee, I'm just going to rub this into Sensei, by the way. That was the biggest video. 11,000 views, Sensei, that one. And when this one comes out, I bet it does 12,000. So you're 3,500 in the first 11 hours. I'm still going to be the king of my own castle. Just saying, the moment you become the king of my castle, there's trouble, right? As long as I remain king of my castle, then then me and you are going to get on fine.
I don't think there's actually any day. I don't think. What do I think it'll hit? Maybe 10,000 if we're lucky.
Yeah, I think it will. I think you'll do 10,000. I think, especially when we start putting more videos out around FFIE. Oh, the lovely Leah's here with a coffee. How are you this morning? Very nice, Leah. Record audiences today, blowing up around the world. Leah says nice.
Amazing.
I always check with Leah at the end of the day. I say, did I do something good, Leah? It's not about coming on here, pumping and dumping stocks. Don't do that. I say, Leah, did I do something good? Did I make somebody laugh? Did I make somebody smile? Did I make somebody feel good? Did I answer somebody's question that never gets answered? They just sit in the dark on their own. Did I make someone feel validated about their investment? Did they get some good advice from Sensei for the charts? And if she says, yeah, I go, great. I had another good day then. And then I go, and I also... And I also made some money on the S&P 500 as well. Just look, see, all-time highs again, Sensei, today. Look, all-time highs again. Look at this, 86,472. It just shows you, and it just runs alongside what we're doing here. You can make money by being boring. You don't have to take risks. Now, maybe I'm not making as much money as some of you guys, probably not. But I still have it, and I haven't traded it, and I haven't cashed it in, and I haven't paid tax. Will I have more money than you in 10 years? Only time will tell. We'll check. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe we'll come back on this video, and when I get to 1 million, which will be in about 6 years, actually. I started at 12. It's down to 10 now after the first 6 months, but I think it will get down to 6. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to share this with you on the screen. This is a little projection I did, which is based upon facts, not just guessing and hopery. This is my $1 million target. It says 1.8 just because that's just 1.08, just because the way it's set up. As you can see, that was when I last did my balance. I was at 75,700. I need to update it, so it's actually better than this. We were at 12 years. 6 months in, I'm down to 10 years. I've literally chopped off 6 months. Sorry, I've chopped off 2 years in 6 months. At the average rate of investing the cash and inflation, blah, 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 the amount I'm currently putting in, which as my channel grows, I earn more money, then of course I'm getting a pay rise and I'll be able to put more in and I'll be able to, get there quicker. So I actually think at the rate of growth that I am at the moment, with just sort of very conservative growth, I would say that I'm going to be a millionaire on the show live from 5 grand, remember, no margin, no options, within about 6 years. It could be significantly less than that, but 6 years is my current aim. So it'd be interesting to see those that have heavily traded in stocks. Where are you in 6 years? It's not where we are today, folks. It's where we are in the future. That's really, really important. The purpose of the channel is you're following our journey. We're following everyone's journey live in real time. So we're all accountable. We're all accountable. FFIE to the moon. Hold to $10, says Rocket TT. FFIE is pumping. Let's go back to FFIE and see if indeed it is pumping. I don't think it is. Let's have a quick look where we are. No, it's dropping down now. Remember, we were at 100% up. So think of that. That's 30%. 30% lost. Did you trade it? Did you take profits? And the question you have to ask yourself now, and this is very, very important, and I'm sure Sensei will add something to this. Very, very important. Extremely important. I noticed that the $10 target is dropping with 43.1. Wasn't it 44? It's coming down now. Anyway, I'll share with you this. There's the poll, 102 votes. If you want to vote on it, I'll give you the link for it. Here is the link to the poll. I'll put it in the chat. Here it comes. If you want to vote on this poll, it's on X. That's where we do all our polls. I'll post it twice so you can see it.
I have the numbers from before as well. So it was 17.9. Yeah.
Hang on, sorry.
17.9% was zero.
17.9 was zero. It's now 19.6. Okay.
So $2 has stayed basically the exact same. $10 has gone from 44.2% now to 43.1%. So that's come down.
Right.
And $100 was 22.1. So that's come down.
There you go. That's interesting, isn't it? So, people are getting a different perspective now. They're not just getting the Reddit channels going, hey boys, we're going to $1 million and we're just going to walk away with it. Easy. Now there's another view coming in, a view based on, if I may be so bold, facts, actual facts. And I think facts are important. They get lost in this world today. But there you go. I'm really, really pleased that, I don't want anyone losing money. I want everyone making money, but I want everyone making money sustainably, reliably, consistently, where it actually benefits you long term, and being able to pay your taxes and be a good upstanding citizen and make some money. That's all great. So I'm really pleased, Sensei. That's probably down to you, actually, giving people the idea to take those profits and think on. What do you think of it now? 60 bucks.
From our $2 target, which was our last take profit, it's already down 17%. So you've saved yourself 17%. That would take about 2 years to bring back in the S&P, or about 1.5 years. So that's what's the importance of taking profits is. And as you said, again, it's just about showing you different perspectives, showing you that there is other ways to make money. Look at it, just keep going down. There is different ways of making money, and if you are going to try and make money this way, it is a lot of hard work. It is a lot of watching the markets. It's a very, very high risk, and it's actually might even be easier just to start investing in yourself and putting some money away in either just the S&P, in a world fund, depending on your age and goals, maybe investing in some crypto, maybe invesing in some.
I knew that was going to get in. Stocks. I knew you were going to mention crypto there.
Some gold, some silver, some bigger companies. Maybe, SBC is a better investment than this, because that's not. Hopefully, that doesn't get dragged into the meme. It is being dragged in a little bit to the meme saga, but it's not fully a meme stock yet. So that has potential to come back. If you want something risky, that might be a better risky stock for you. Or you can look at Palantir, you can look at Tesla, you can look at stuff that are just outside the S&P 500. But yeah, it's actually easier to make money with those stocks than trying to catch 1,000% on FFIE, with all the complications that come with it, with all the risk you're taking on. So it's just all about the perspectives. And if you like FFIE, I'm here to talk to you about FFIE. If you're, but yeah, we're here to cover everyone and give you all the different perspectives. But FFIE for now is just coming straight back down.
Do you know what? I want to do something for everybody today. This is not financial advice, but this is what I have done with my money, and I reckon it's a good bet. A very, very good bet. So listen up. What I'm going to say now is only available to my members, because I don't want this to go out of control. There's 143 of you watching right now. Listen very carefully, and you might think this is worth $2 to become a member. And it's not for your $2. It's just I want to filter it out. And if you become a member, you can access Discord, and I can put this information in Discord just for my members. This is what I'm going to tell you right now.
Do you want to put the link for the membership, Martyn, on there?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah. Okay, there's the link to become a member. All right. So some of you may or may not know, I'm the world piano man, and I go around playing piano and singing to people at certain parties all around the world. And I've done Mark Cuban, Jerry Jones, Halloween. He owns the Cowboys, And recently, a few months ago, I was down in Dallas, the royalty of Dallas. These are the millionaires and the billionaires of Texas. All right. This is real, honest. I'm just telling you, just sharing you personal information here. And I played in the house of a dear friend of mine, and I met a gentleman called Jefferson Boots. Jefferson Boots is the CEO of a privately owned gold mine, which is about to go public on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, I want to be absolutely clear. This is not financial advice at all. I'm just sharing with you a real life experience of where I'm at, what's going on, and what you can do if you want to. And it's members only, okay? I spoke to Jefferson and he said, I'm off to the New York Stock Exchange tomorrow. I said, can I do an interview live from the floor? And he did. And if you go and look at our playlist, I'll give you a link. I'll give you a link actually in a minute to the playlist. And you can go and see our Meet the CEO. Well, in fact, just go and search for it. It's the Meet the CEO playlist. Sensei might put it in the chat or something like that. It's Meet the CEO, or if you find one of the gold videos, Sensei, stick that in the chat maybe. But there's a Meet the CEO series, and I interviewed Jefferson Boots. Talking of which, we've got a CEO on the show on Wednesday. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. Live on the show, one of our big interviews with a CEO live on my show. And then a week later, I've got another CEO in the studio in person with me. You're going to love that one. Anyway, so I was talking to him and I interviewed him. I learned about his gold mine. Now, we all know that gold is doing very well right now, and it's well believed that gold is going to do extremely well in the coming years to come. It's going to do extremely well. So gold's a good thing to be in. But wouldn't you like to own a gold mine before it goes public, before it pre-IPOs, before anyone even knows about it, with a patented technology which makes it more efficient and gives them a world-leading situation with discovering the metals? All right, would you like that? Well, you can, because he is one of my friends. And I have bought shares. I have bought shares of this gold mine. I own a private gold mine. What do I have right now? I have a convertible note. Now, when the stock IPOs, and it's expected very, very soon now, we haven't got a date, but very, very soon, it'll IPO and I will be able to exchange my convertible note into stock, which I can sell or do what the hell I want with. All right. Now then, when the stock pre-IPOs, it'll have a set price. RW, yes, sounds like a scam. Hang on, that's one of our members saying that. That's please, RW, that's not very, it's not appreciated at all. I'm trying to help people, and I'm surprised that you have said that. It's not a scam at all. This is not a scam, everybody. This is one of my friends. I'm telling you about a stock. I bought it myself. It doesn't benefit me whether you buy it, not anything. I'm just telling you about this stock. Okay? So many of my members have bought it. RW, I don't appreciate you saying that. I don't know why you'd say that. That's a bit crazy. I hope you're talking about something else other than the gold mine. Anyway, so you will get a convertible note. Now, what you get with the convertible note is you get an immediate 10% bonus. So when you buy a convertible note, let's say you spend $1,000. Let's say you invest $1,000. You get $1,100 worth of value because there's no shares right now. It's not gone public right now. You get $1,100 to buy the shares when it IPOs. So that's how you'll be allocated. Does that make sense? Then, on top of that, when the stock comes out, you get a 30% discount on the stock that you've already gained 10% on. Does that make sense? So by buying this company, like I have done, and many of my members have done, before it IPOs, right? I don't get a commission on it. I don't get anything for doing this. Okay. You can get a really good deal. Now, when the stock IPOs, if it goes to $1 million, if it goes to zero, no one knows. All I know is I have done my research. I have spoken to Jefferson Boots directly from the floor of the stock exchange. I've learned about the company. I like it. Many of my members like it, and we have bought it. And I've got a 10% gain plus a 30% discount when it IPOs. So if you would like to know more about it, again, I'm not promoting it. I'm telling you about it, but I'm not suggesting or giving financial advice. I'm simply telling you about a stock. The link is in the chat. You can go and have a look at that video. You can go and see Meet the CEO series. You can look at what Jefferson Boots tells me and all of you about the stock. Sensei is posting video links in the chat. So you can go and learn yourself. You can do it yourself. And if you are a member of my channel and members only, I will give you Jefferson Boots' personal email. And that's why I don't want to give it to the whole world, because he's a friend of mine, and I'm just going to give it to my members. All right. So how you'll get the email is, if you are a member, I will upgrade you. It's a free service to use Discord for our members. I will upgrade you, and I'll put it in the chat, and I'll put it in one of the channels, and I'll tell you where it is on a live show. All right, so that's what I'll do. And then you can email him yourself. You can have a discussion yourself.
KWE Quist Microsystems.
We've got a review just come in. Okay, Vincent Vosberg. Yes, you are a member and you've given me a super chat. I will cover your review for you. So there you go. If you become a member and you would like Jefferson Boots' personal email, I will put it in the chat for you. In fact, I'll do it right now. And I'll put it in one of the channels. So any of the members that wants to access it, then you can. All right. Now, just so anyone knows, just so we're completely clear here, Jefferson has a list of my members. I'm updating with him all the time who my members are. So if you think you're going to send the information out and scam it and stuff like that, you can't. I'm trying to help people. This is a real person, a real friend of mine. I'll wait until that gold mine comes to the stock market one day. RW, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. But please don't say it's a scam, because I don't appreciate that, particularly coming from one of our members. I'm quite shocked you'd say that. Why would I do that? I mean, I'm trying to help people. It doesn't bother me whether you make $1 million, does it? I don't care. It doesn't benefit me, does it? Right? Wait till it IPOs. Fine. When it IPOs, you won't get the 10% discount. You won't get the 30% discount. The 10% bonus and the 30% discount. You can pay whatever, you do what you want. That's absolutely fine. But I'm trying to help my members. Okay. So I'm going to put Jeff's email now live, right? I'm going to do it right now, and I'm going to put it in the this is his personal email. Okay. This is a members only deal. Okay, so I will put it in, where shall I put it in? I'll put it in Stock News. So it's in the Stock News channel. Here is Jeff's, here is Jefferson, so you have his full name. Jefferson Boots email. The company is called Diversified Mineral Group. Some people said to me, I had a message once saying, I've looked for that. It doesn't exist. It does exist. You're looking at it for it. It doesn't exist on the New York Stock Exchange because it's not gone public. There's no ticker, but there is a business. You can go to the website. You just can't email Jeff personally. You can email the company. They're a real company. Anyway, whatever. I'm quite hurt, actually. One of our members would say such a thing. Anyway, here is Jefferson Boots' email. Let me put that in there. Okay. All right, there you go. It's in Stock News, and there it is. Now, Jefferson Boots is going to be on the show again live, as he's always been, several times. There you go. I put it in Stock News. It's there for you. You can email him. It's only viewable by members of the channel. of the show and all the rest of it. But there it is. Okay. How about that, Sensei? I was surprised. I was surprised we had that comment from one of our members.
Oh, sorry. Absolutely amazing, this gold mine. Jefferson Boots, what he's doing. I'm so excited for that to come on the stock market, and we start analyzing the stock and the technicals, and so it's a great achievement by him. And he's coming on the show again, isn't he? Soon. I remember you saying Jefferson Boots will be coming on the show again, which will be exciting to see his progress. I mean, it's one of those things where we're actually following the progress of getting a stock onto the New York Stock Exchange, bringing a completely new perspective to all our members and viewers, showing them the whole process of bringing a stock to the New York Stock Exchange. We've heard him say before, it's a very difficult process, a lot of regulations he has to go through, but it's coming up to sort of the end. I mean, I think we spoke to him a few months ago, and he said it's probably going to take about 3 to 6 months, and it is a long. I don't think he gave a full timeline, but he said it's going to be. We're at the end stages, and the end stages, I think, does mean a short while, because it's not an easy process. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand the comments from, was it RW? What did he say?
Yeah, RW.
This is just a complete baseless play. Maybe I mean, it's a bit.
If it is a scam, right? My friend is scamming me because I bought the stock. So this is someone I played in his house. He's a friend of mine. My friend is scamming me then. All right. So maybe that's what's happening. You can't please some people.
I think now he said it's taken 3 months, but if that's the reason you think it's a scam, you don't really know how the stock market works and the amount of time it takes.
He was in Dubai last week. He was in Dubai. I called him on the phone live. I was having my dinner, and I was speaking to him in Dubai, and he was doing his final round of investment from very wealthy people in Dubai. So he was there telling me live.
I don't think people. He's basically doing, because you're his friend. He's doing all of us a favor. I mean,
I know
he needs thousands and millions of investment, probably our $1,000.
Oh yeah, it makes no difference whether RW buys 10 shares of a gold mine. I don't think it matters to Jeff at all.
He's doing us a great service, and I'm really enjoying seeing the process and seeing him come on the show and seeing how you bring a stock to the stock market. So I'm looking forward to seeing him on the show. I'm looking forward to see how that it performs on the stock market when we finally get it.
I've just had a really good suggestion from Tim Rogers. Tim Rogers has just said to me, did you find one of the interviews, Sensei?
Yeah, I put in the Meet the CEO live from New York Stock Exchange, Jefferson Adam Boots, Diversified. Great.
Here it is, because Tim Rogers said, why don't you play a little bit? So here we go.
Absolutely, 7 times.
Well, Jeff, we are very excited to have you here with us today. It's a huge day, right? Going to the New York Stock Exchange. We're all excited to hear about your business. And I would like to be involved myself. I said to Doug last night, I said, I want to get in with this. This sounds great. And tell the world about what you're doing. Yes, very exciting, right?
Well, not only are we a mining company, we've got some very good projects out west, but we also have been involved with the University of Arizona in creating a technology for the mine that can be used in the mining space and also civil engineering, which is a subsurface electromagnetic pulsing device, which can go deeper and give us more accurate readings of what's under the ground. So anything that's electromagnetic, it will see, hypothetically up to a depth of 400 meters, and it will be able to differentiate between the different minerals. This by giving us a way of mapping what the different minerals are, because once the system learns that XYZ it sees is proven to be quartz or anything that we're looking for, it learns that. So anytime it goes over another property with the same elements, it tells us what it is. So we're pretty excited about that. We can talk about that more later on today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So is that a unique technology that you have? Is that a patented technology?
It's all patented. We funded the.
Let me just pause that a second. I don't understand here why Kevin B is getting so upset. Okay, I'm out. You're not overselling. You're overselling. Jefferson Martin, you said you'd never do that. Let me be absolutely clear. We are here to help people, to bring you facts, information. As my channel grows and the contacts I have, my personal friends grow, my influence grows, I am sharing that with you. I am sharing with you my personal, real investments, my real friends live on the show. I don't care whether you buy, and Jeff certainly doesn't care whether you, Kevin B, buy $100 worth of his stock. You know, we're talking to multi-millionaires and billionaires here, right? I'm trying to share with you some information, right? This channel is here to help people, give people exclusive information, honest, real, live. We're a stock channel, an investment channel. I don't know what, you should be the director of my show and tell me what to cover and what not to cover. I'm doing what's best for everybody. If it's not right for you and you think this is rubbish, then fine. But this story is a valid story like every other stock. This is a stock. This is the journey of the stock exchange. You're learning about how the process works. You're learning about things. I'm sharing with you, open stuff. You know, we could talk about, we talked about FFIE for the first hour. Am I like best friends of the guy who runs FFIE? I mean, what? It doesn't make any sense.
Development of it, the university owns the patents, but we have the commercial rights to it. So we're really excited about talking about that, and it's going to be part of our own ongoing business model.
Very exciting. That is great. What minerals and metals are you able to look for?
We can see anything in the ground that's electromagnetic. We can see. Now, say for instance, we're mining for gold and we're looking for the quartz veins. It will see the quartz vein in the mixed of the granite or whatever host rock it's in. So that's what we're looking for. Is we're looking for the anomalies that will tell us what we're looking for.
Well, this is exciting stuff. And are you able to look for and achieve lithium? Elon Musk's always talking about we need more lithium. Let me leave it right there for now because I've done what I wanted to do there. Kevin B, we're a family, so we have ups and downs of the family. It's live. That's what our channel is all about. We like to be live. We like to be real. And in families, you sometimes fall out with people. And Kevin B, I'm falling out with you right now because you're going about just cover my reviews. Cover my reviews. And sorry, not that one there. Kevin. Here we go. Kevin B here. I've done about 10 reviews for Kevin B over the last month. $2, $5. This is the problem sometimes when you give people more than the value than they're paying for. You've had my time. I've made hours and hours of video for you for a couple of bucks. And I don't appreciate your tone there, to be quite honest with you. You've just heard from two investors here in the channel, Stacey Bailey and David Hensley, both investing in the gold mine and both very, very happy. So there you go. But let's see what Stacey is about to say. I think I've just got to... Now it's official. Member request. She just put a comment she wants read out. It'll come up in a second. I'm not asking you to buy or believe or anything. I'm just asking you to be respectful and not say that what we're doing is a scam. That's very disrespectful. Kevin B, the review that just came in from Vincent Vosberg. Vincent Vosberg doesn't expect me to do it immediately. It goes on the list with the other reviews. So I'm a little bit tired of the nonsense. Yeah. I am. Kevin B has said some very silly comments recently. Many I've had to ban. Very silly. My mum always told me, don't burn your bridges. You're burning bridges now.
Stacey Bailey donated $5 through a super chat.
Thank you.
Now it's official. Member request, so he has to talk about it. Martyn, please explain Jefferson Gold Mine. Go on, brother. Review not pumping crap. Smiling face with hearts.
I think that's come a little bit out of time. I actually think. Thank you, Stacey. I think Stacey's behind the video because that would have made sense before I showed the video of Jeff. So I think she's behind the stream and she's catching up. I think that's what's going on there.
No, I think she's just saying that she's giving you validation to continue speaking about the gold mine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you say you go ahead and speak about the gold mine. I've given a super chat. I want to hear more about it.
Oh, I see.
But thank you, Stacey. If I can jump in, I don't actually understand what's going on. I think it started with RW saying it sounds like a scam, and that's not. The main thing is decide whether you like it or not. Watch the videos. If you don't like it, we don't care. He doesn't care. We're just trying to bring out as much information of this new exciting company. If you don't like it, we don't have a problem. But the only issue is, which I guess we're taking offense to, is the fact that there's so many YouTube channels out there that are promoting scams and stuff, and we're trying to be so far away from that and give you the true knowledge and true perspectives and the new ideas and all this sort of stuff. We're trying to stay away from the pump and dump and the scams that are out there. We're trying to do something different. So that's why it was sort of an annoying comment. And then obviously Kevin B has jumped into that, which is fine. I mean, as he said, people fall out, but it's the gold mine's absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. I'm with Stacey, and I guess of the majority of the people, I think it was Stacey and David. It's very exciting. We love what you've done, Martyn, bringing your friend onto the channel. He's talking about his new stock. It's something going on the New York Stock Exchange. This is something that millions of people that love stocks don't get to experience. An idea going to the New York Stock Exchange, going to get funding. There we go.
David Hensley donated $2 through a super chat. Yeah. What Stacey Bailey said, smiley face.
Thank you, David. But yeah, I mean, it's see that whole process, and now he's going to get funding, and now he's coming back on the show, and then we get to see how his stock performs with an IPO and get the inside perspective. Martyn doesn't care if you invest. He doesn't care if you invest. He's probably actually easier for him if no one invests. The amount of time he has to put in for
all the emails.
What a company is for $1,000. Might be a lot of money to us, but for a company that's coming out, a massive gold mining company, it's nothing. And the work you put in is probably not worth your time. But he's doing it as a favor to the channel. So we absolutely love what you've done, Martyn, bringing Jefferson Boots on the whole Meet the CEO series, and I think that's a lot of I'm sure about 99% of the members completely agree with what I'm saying. So I don't want those comments to take anything away from what you're doing for all of us. So thank you.
Yeah. I appreciate that. It's the thing is, you know, we have members and we have the family, but like every family, you know, you have all kinds of characters. We never meet people. We don't know who we're talking to. Just because you're a member for $2, you could be you could be anybody. You could be any sort of person, any type of temperament. You know, we don't know. And I like to think everyone is a decent, smart, intelligent person, and I try to help everybody, assuming that everyone is an investor and you know, I talk to everybody. I don't know if I'm talking to a clown. I ain't got a clue. But over the last week or so, Kevin B has said some comments that I've had to ban from the channel. Very rude, very explicit, very very horrible. And normally it asks really good questions, and then all of a sudden we're going down the toilet with rudeness. And today we've got all this. Anyway, we move on. But I like to address everything because that's just what we do. Anyway, we're going to come at the end of our show. We're going to put out the FSR video, the FFI video, KWE, K West. I like what I think Seth said. He said, I gave a super chat and I've been waiting for a review. You did get your mini review though, by the way. Remember, I did 15 in one day. I tried to give everyone who'd been waiting for free reviews 15 reviews in one day. So there you go. We did that a couple of days ago, and I think Kevin B got some free reviews as well. Maybe we won't do that again. Hey, Martin, I didn't request the reviews I paid for, and you haven't done 10. And you... Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So you didn't like my review. You want my review said the stock was rubbish, so you don't like the review. Okay, fine. Well, I'm not going to say the stock's great because you give me $2 or $10 or $100. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay. Enough of this nonsense. I've got something really important. Sensei, we have got live on the show on Wednesday. We've got another Meet the CEO coming on the show. And I'm just going to check because I've got to put the promotion out for it, make a video so everyone knows about it. It is what day is this? Okay, it's May the 22nd. So it's literally 2 days away. And we're also going to be covering on that same day, we're going to be covering the earnings for NVIDIA. So without further ado, let's bring WidePoint up. This is a very interesting company. You might like this one. Technology and security. I need a bit of security on my show. Perhaps I could employ them. Let's have a little look here. WidePoint. I've got the CEO live on my show. Let's open this up. Going to do a little promo. So if you are an investor looking for, maybe I shouldn't talk about this one, Sensei, in case I know somebody who works there. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't mention it. I don't know. Anyway, we value.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
It's a scam. I don't even know who this is, but I'll talk about it. But hey, who knows? Oh, your camera's frozen. That's frozen. Oh, there you go. It froze in the perfect place. You were stood up smiling. It looked quite good. All right.
Okay, Martin, I'll leave you to it to do that video.
I will.
I know the show's coming to a close shortly.
Yes, I'll be ending after this.
I was just going to say FFIE, because a lot of people are wondering, FFIE is back at 180. Just be very careful of that stock. We've already taken our take profits. If you wanted more information on FFIE, if you're here, you can just watch the technical chart analysis, but be very, very careful. Risk management, you're more likely to lose than you are to win. And that's my final thoughts. But thank you for having me on the show, Martin.
Thanks as always, Sensei. Love to your wife. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye. Bye.
There's Sensei. Fantastic. He didn't do his fancy little logo, did he? No, he didn't. He's in a hurry. I bet his wife's going, "Oi, are you going to get off the phone?" That's what's happened. That's what's happened. That's the experience of a married man. Let me tell you, that's what's happened right there. So at the end, here we go. At end. WYY. Okay. Exciting stuff. Going to share with you. This is exciting. GameStop still going down. All right. WidePoint, ticker symbol Y. Do that again. WidePoint, ticker symbol WYY, live on the show on the show talking to me. The CEO from the company, that's Jin Kang, will be joining me live on May the 22nd. A live interview. It will be happening completely live. You can phone in, you can call in, you can leave comments. If you have a question to Jin you'd like to ask directly to the CEO, I will put your questions to him. The company is WidePoint. Let me give you a bit of information about the company. This is what they do, setting the standard for secure technology management. This is what the company is all about. And this is let me just accept the cookies for a moment. There we go. This is being made live. There we go. Let's scroll down and you can see a little bit about the company. We're going to learn a lot more about it, of course, on Wednesday, which is the 22nd of May. WidePoint Corporation is a leading technology managed solution provider dedicated to securing and protecting the mobile workforce and enterprise landscape. I'm interested in all this sort of technology, so I'm thrilled to bits that WidePoint have requested to be on the show. Very, very happy indeed. So we're looking forward to that. Now, this is happening on Wednesday. If you have a question that you would like to put to Jin, who is the CEO of the company, you can either call in live to the show during the live event, or you can comment below this video. Comment below this video with your questions, and I will share those questions with Jin on the day and ask him directly. We're not here to promote the stock. We're not here to pump it and dump it. I don't own it. I only own the S&P. What we're here to do is learn about the man who runs the company, learn about the technology, learn about the business so you can make an informed decision. And if it's a great company, then the world will know about it and will rank for it on YouTube and everybody will get excited. And that's what I want. Bringing positive energy, positive information, and giving you the opportunity to speak directly to the CEO of WidePoint. So click above my head for the link for the event. I'll post the event there. This will take you directly there. Down below in the description, you'll find the event itself as well, and I'll pin it to the comments to the top. So when this video comes out, you can find it, and I'll put the event in here, just in here, and more information of Meet the CEO series down here. Leave a comment below this video, and you can take part in our live event. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. WidePoint, WidePoint, WYY. Okay. WidePoint, ticker symbol, what, W. I did that last time, didn't I? WidePoint, ticker symbol WYY, live on the show on May the 22nd. Just very, very quickly, you can leave comments below our introduction video. I'll give you the link to that, and down below in the description, you might want to leave comments for the CEO of the company. We're just going to very, very quickly look at the financials. It says here that we are 64% undervalued. So this is a stock we're going to trend for, and maybe you can buy this stock now, undervalued. Learn all about it on the 22nd of May. You don't want to miss that special event. Let's scroll down, look at the latest numbers. The revenue is up 5% over the most recent range. Operating income is down 10%. Net income is up 65% on the most recent range. Investing cash flow is down 2%. Investing cash flow is negative 28%, which is a plus. Operating cash flow is down 87%. What about the balance sheet? 51.3 million on assets, 36 million in liabilities, of which long-term debt, there is no long-term or short-term debt. So we've got a nice balance sheet. That's looking good. Let's scroll on down, scroll in, and we have a profitability of 24% at the moment. Okay, so the profit isn't that high at the moment. What about the solvency score? 37%. So low DE, good. Long-term solvency, good. Short-term solvency, good. Just low Altman Z score. But 37% is not a terrible balance sheet. It's not red. It's not bright green, but it won't take much more to get it into the green. According to the intrinsic value, it's undervalued. Not many people are talking about it. Not many people know about the stock. That's why the company want to come on to my show and introduce their company to you. We do have an average Wall Street target of a 420% upside. Great stock to bring to you for the first time. You don't want to miss the interview. You can talk directly with the man who runs the company, the CEO. Make sure that you join in for that. We've got hardly any short interest at all, which is very, very good, 0.47. We've also got insiders buying the stock. Everything about this is looking good. Just before they come on my show, you are going to love this. We've just had April the 2nd, just not that long ago, insiders buying more and more stock. This could be a great opportunity to learn about a great company at the moment before it blows up. So very, very nice indeed. You'll see I've done analysis on the stock already. It's on Alpha Spread. If you want Alpha Spread, you can get this platform completely for free. My members get a lifetime discount. So click above my head if you're interested in Alpha Spread and all the other things, including the links to the event itself. Down below in the description, make sure if you want to have a question, you'll need to look below in the description and the comments to find the interview introduction video of the event with the CEO, and then you comment below that video, and then that's where I'm taking the comments from, the questions for the CEO. And over here I'll put the event and more information, like a playlist perhaps, for WidePoint, so you can start to follow this stock and engage in it. So join us for that special event. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okay. Vincent Vosberg. I wonder. I guess that happens time to time. Yeah. Yep. It's what a family's all about. But, there it is. Right. I've got to get off. I've got videos to get out. Very important stuff to get out. So we're going to get on with that right now. And what we're going to do now is we're going to keep the family together, even if we are all disagreeing with each other today. If you are interested and you would like to get I'm All In with FFIE, I've just brought out your very own mug. It's just a couple of bucks above cost price to give you all the chance to get it. I make them as cheap. I make these as cheaply as I can. I know they're not cheap because they are bespoke, they are one-offs and all the rest of it, but there's not much profit in this for me. The tax and postage is what makes it the cost it is. But anyway, I'm all in on FFIE. If you want one of these mugs, I will give you the link. There it is in the chat. I'll post it twice if you're interested. Okay, but that's it from me. I'm going to get off right now, and I'm going to get these videos put out. We're going to have an FFIE video, FSR, a follow-up FFIE video. We've got KW, West coming, Microsystems for Vincent Vosberg, a review being done, and WYY as well at the end. I'm going to get that out as well. Do I need to upgrade anybody on Discord? No, that's all good. Right, let me send everybody now to the extra channel so you can stay live 12 hours a day, supporting each other. It's members only, so we have no spammers and bots and stuff like that. It's 99 cents to be a member. And that way, we can keep the family together here in the chat, and you can be answering questions, supporting each other. Remember, you can't share links in the live chat. It doesn't let you do that. WidePoint is going up as we started talking about it. It's just started to move right now. What is the market cap of the company? 26 million. It's a small company. And as I started talking about it, it's going up. No surprise. No surprise. Perfect timing. Okay, so anyway, let's come back to here. All-time highs again today for my portfolio, which is lovely. We love all of that. Right, let me send everybody now to the extra channel where you can continue the conversation and the support of each other. Even if sometimes we disagree, just keep it polite. That's all we ask. Redirect. Let me send you there. Okay. If you'd like the link directly, if you prefer it, I'll give you the link right now. There you go. There is the link to the extra channel. I know my Rumblers prefer it to be on Rumble. Oh, we've got a new supporter here. EC Dragons. Now, what that means is I've now got a member. Can you post a link for the email? I would be interested. Thanks, Scott. Right, now, the way this works is as a subscriber of Rumble, which is exactly the same as a member on YouTube, okay? You get all the benefits that the YouTube members get, okay? You get the same benefits as the YouTube members. That's exactly the same. By being a monthly supporter is the same as being a YouTube member. You get all the benefits. So, what I'm going to do is you need to come into Discord and you need to get upgraded. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you the link now. So what I'm going to do is put this into YouTube and copy and paste and give it to you. All right. So let me do that now. Okay. Now, here is the first link for you. First thing you need to do is get to Discord. It will take 10 minutes. There is the link for you. And you'll find it in Stock News. I put the email for Jefferson Boots in Stock News. There it is. There is the link. Okay, there it is. And once you've done that, you still won't see the channel. All right? It's a free service for our members, but I have to upgrade you and confirm it's you. All right, so I'll confirm it's you on Rumble. So what you'll do is you'll be in the chat here. So this afternoon, come back for the live show. EC Dragons, be in the chat, confirm, just say, yes, that's my username, and I will upgrade you and make you a YouTube, a member on Discord. Send me a friend request and make sure you do it properly, because if you send it with the wrong spelling, you'll end up messaging a scammer and end up getting in all kinds of bother. Let me give you the friend request. There you go. Now, how can I tell if EC Dragons is still in the chat? Let me see. Can I see if EC Dragons looks like you are here, because it's come up. Yes. I think you are in the chat, which is great. So I just want to make sure that you're still with me. So I'll leave that with you. We've run out of time now, but if you take the time to get Discord set up, send me a friend request. When I come back this afternoon on Rumble live, you'll be able to say, I'll come in, see you. I'll be able to confirm it's you. Give me your username on Discord, and I'll upgrade you. I do it manually, so I know it's you and I can introduce you. I hope you're with me. It looks like you're with me, and I'll be able to give you all that benefit. Okay, fantastic. Congratulations to everyone who made money on FFIE today. It says 0. That's very nice. Let me see if I got a friend request. I won't know. It's impossible for me to know until you come back and talk to me. All right, we do everything like that. We like to talk to you, explain it all, so it's all done properly. Right. Okay, we're out of here. Going to send you now all to the extra channel. Continue joining me there for behind the scenes information and updates. And I'll see you all back in a bit. Great day. Record-breaking day. Everyone's making money, I hope. All right, see you back in a bit. Let's clear the boards. Let's very, very quickly do, I think we will. Let's do it. Let's do, shall we do it? Day trader of the day? Shall we do day trader of the day? Let's do it. Day trade of the day. Are you up? Are you down? I am up 0.41. Up 0.41%. There you go. I'm up 0.41%. Let's see who wins today. Let's roll the credits. Stars of our show today, record-breaking day. Miss Jackson, NC, JC, Pallor. Wow, look at all these subscribers. Susan, Dylan, That'll Do It Outdoors. Bloody hell. Hyper Ritz, Kadar, Satal, West Coast Flyer, Brandon, Vasil, Robert, David, IY, Johnny, Hakeem. Members, Vincent Vosberg. Super Chats, Vincent Vosberg, Stacey Bailey, David, Hensley. What a day that was. If we look at the, or a morning, we've only just started, right? If we look at the views today, 1,200 people throughout the stream. We're just coming to 19,399 for a Monday morning. It's a record number. 24,375. We're going to be at 25,000, I would imagine, by the end of the week, which is doubling our rate of growth every month. We cannot believe how fast it's growing. There's the FFIE mug if you want to get one. The link was in the chat. Right, good stuff. Let's get out of here. Let's see who won today. I'm up 0.41. I think people are behind the stream. That's why the comments aren't coming through. Let me end the credits just for a moment. Thanks to all my stars of the show today. Okay, I've got to get going. Any more people want to give me their score? New highs, let's go. Ed Nebius. Yes, indeed, Ed. All-time highs once again. This is my portfolio. Yep. I'm beating the market today because if we look at the S&P, today, the S&P is up 0.32. The S&P is up 0.32. So how, if I'm only in S&P, am I up 0.41? That's because I have margin. It exaggerates the ups, the gains, and the downs, the losses. That's why I'm beating the market today. New highs, let's go. Yes, indeed. 86,482. Very nice indeed. Boom. There we go. Up 0.02. Seth Houston. Nobody else posting. Well, in that case, then, I'm the winner. I'll declare myself a winner. Ed Nebius, Holt 9.29, careful. Keep an eye on stop trail loss. Yep, I'm the winner. I'll thank myself for my honest trade. You're welcome, Martin, no problem at all. And tap the like button. It appears that I won. Anyway, there we go. All right, I'll see you all back in a bit. Join me now on the extra channel. More behind the scenes information. And I'll be back very shortly with the WYY video. We've got more reviews to do. Vincent Vosberg wants microsystems, FFIE, FSR, FFIE as well. We've got 2 videos coming out today. And there we go. What a morning that was. With a family, you never know what's going to happen. The ups and downs, it's all part of it. We're always live. We always face it live and deal with it live. Love you all. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.